Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Senezal's Archivists. I'm just waiting for one of you to interrupt me. Last time we left off with our adventurers hanging from a chain as they were being sung a pretty little song from some harpies. They ended up in this position because they ended up taking up a job from a woman who was disguising herself as the engineer, but turned out to be the hexaturge for Thom. And my brain is now starting to slow down because I used up all my speed.
What was that woman's name, Dea? What was that character's you made name, Dea?
Baskmania.
Talia.
Nope.
Last name. No?
Aurelia Bask.
Oh shit, it's Aurelia.
Talia is my best friend.
Right, yes. I should have it written down. I don't. At least not on Roll20. I think I have it written down on Discord.
I was just being a dick.
Hold on. Yes, I do have it written down on Discord.
We tried not to interrupt and decided we could be well behaved for like 10 more seconds, and that was it.
Yeah. Yes. Interrupting at the beginning was so last episode. Now we wait.
I do have it in here, right? I don't. Okay, well, good thing you guys write things down, because I apparently don't.
Relia Bast, Hexaturge, and Bossmon for the past 80 years.
She also gave us 3 billion gold.
She did not.
Yeah, that definitely happened. She was like, actually, don't go up there. Here's all of my magical items.
Yeah, I have it written down.
She decided to dedicate her whole life to our servitude.
Yeah, that's... I remember that's how that went down. Anyways, after accepting this job, you were given climbing gear, which is more like arm-mounted forklifts, I guess. Grip claws, not forklifts. Just, I don't know, killing it.
How's it going today?
This is my first real coffee of the day, and it's taking a little while to boot my brain.
At 3 o'clock.
Yeah, what can I say? I wasn't paying attention to the time as I'm replying to work Slack stuff for 4 fucking hours.
Man. Alright, back to doing some D&D. Harpies, we're on a cliff.
Yes, Harpies on a cliff. Originally, as the Harpies began to sing, Nori and Keothi both were incapacitated. However, Xylia, I believe, cast silence on Nori so that she could no longer hear the sounds of the Harpies song.
He deafened me.
Oh, he deafened you specifically. Yeah. Okay, I thought he cast the zone of silence on you. Okay, never mind. So never mind. He
deafened me so I can still cast spells.
Yeah.
Smart.
And because I don't know silence, I only know deafen.
Hey, I'm just
also, I think Zone of Silence is like a 1-minute spell, anyways. So it takes a minute to cast.
Speaking of silence, is Sirenscape on?
Haven't turned it on, or it is up. I have not actually started playing anything. However,
we were missing.
I just wanted to make sure because
tone of those
I had
seagulls.
other issues.
Yeah.
The dulcet seagull tones.
These harpies.
Or my favorite, the intrusive bard singing.
I was quite fond of the chicken.
Yeah, the random morning.
Or was there a donkey?
There is a donkey as well.
There was a donkey.
Yeah. There's a donkey, there's some cows, there's a couple chickens, some seagulls, a random bard singing some nonsense.
La-dee-da-da.
I'll take anything over one of the big crowd sounds in 14. It is just like someone moaning, and it just drives me insane every time I hear it. I'm just like, it gives me the creepy crawlies that I hate it.
You're like, Final Fantasy 14, why?
One of the many reasons I avoid Limsa, but anyways.
I mean, there's bigger reasons to avoid Limsa, to be honest. But, what about throwing a Wilhelm scream?
Oh, that guy.
Oh no!
That was Keothi. Now we know where she is.
Oh no!
Right. I also forgot to mention that Keothi won't be with us this week. She's got finals or midterms. I don't remember.
Yeah,
What
she's
was it?
Important real
She's-
life things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
Got stuff.
she's asleep. The harpies silenced her for the next
Yeah,
level.
Yeah,
the
she's
whole, the whole
She's
thing.
like a leaf in the wind, except a lot
taking
heavier
a
and
good
also on a
nap.
chain.
Just a really big leaf.
Is that
A really big leaf.
like a Jester from the second campaign too?
Yes.
She transforms herself into a leaf as they're falling down a giant tree and they're getting attacked by a giant rock, and it's pretty hilarious.
Love it.
You're good.
Felix?
Should we be on the battle map or still looking at the city map?
You should be on the battle map.
Can you move?
This is what we're seeing. I can see my house from here.
Yeah, so the battle map is very straightforward for this one. Because you're dangling from a chain, there's two directions you can move. That way or that way.
Strangely left to right.
I unhook.
I mean, you can. You guys are approximately, let's say, 1,200 meters over the water
Yeah, I'm good.
currently.
Oh god, I'm an American. Hold on.
Hi. Sorry, not meters. That would have to be in feet. That doesn't sound right.
That's,
Hold on.
well, 1,200 meters is a little under 4,000 feet, so that's pretty high.
You guys are high. I'll give you that much. You've definitely starting to feel a little bit lightheaded because you've started to reach like
What kind
a
of high
higher
are we talking
altitude.
about?
Yeah, we blazed it before we
High on the Lord is what.
So these harpies
Remy's
feeding us
blazing and
good.
praising. 420 no scope, hashtag blaze it.
I learned
This
how to
one's-
cook food and meth.
Oh, that's what you needed those
No,
fries
sorry.
for.
There wouldn't be a change to altitude.
Yeah, my air fried meth lab.
I'm doing the math wrong. So yes, it is closer to 1,200 feet and not 1,200 meters.
Thank you.
I mean, I would still completely die upon impact, so it's fine.
Yes, either way, dropping from this height even into
we
water
will reach
would
terminal velocity.
the impact against the water would not only break bones but also shred skin.
Ouch.
You know, I didn't need my skin anyway. Just think of it as like a really intense exfoliation.
God.
Regardless,
An organ.
unless you have a way to fly, it's highly ill-advised to just unhook yourself.
And I feel like Dave's
that being
and
said-
I checked all of your guys' spell lists and nobody can fly. So.
I actually wasn't sure if Xylia had picked fly yet or not.
Nope.
Okay,
That's
well,
that's too convenient of a spell.
um,
Yeah, if I fall, I just immediately die. Like the end.
just
I got
to
nothing.
well, I think Xylia at least has feather fall, so you can keep you from getting mortared.
Please save your spell slots.
What was I gonna say? Oh yes, for the purposes of this combat, the things that you're climbing with right now do not give you a climbing speed, but they do keep you from falling if you become incapacitated, like Nori was.
So is it
movement
still
speed's just
half?
normal?
It's half.
Your movement
half-
speed is halved because you have to climb, and since you don't have a climbing speed, said climbing speed is half your normal speed. You can choose to let go of your grapples so that you can use both hands. If you choose to do so, you are dangling and you have disadvantage on attack rolls, and other things have advantage on attack rolls against you, as long as they're not also dangling, I suppose.
I'm gonna also assume I can't use things like Thunderstep.
Not if you want to send yourself flying in the air. You could try and thunderstep up on top of the chains,
Nope.
but the
Nope.
chains, as you felt, have spikes built into them that are
Yeah.
both large and small. So like the surface themselves, even though it doesn't look spiky, if you place like your bare skin against it, it is sharp.
Okay.
think that about does it for the mechanics. You can dangle one-handed if you want, which allows you to use one free hand to use weapons or spell focuses or the like.
Is there any detriment? Dangling gives them, though, advantage, right?
Yes, yeah, exactly.
And how do you have to take an action to undangle?
Undangling requires half your movement speed.
Okay. Which is
So
already
to like pull
happened.
yourself back up.
Okay.
So if you were to pull yourself back up and then wanted to move, you would quarter your movement speed total for movement that turn.
Jesus.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Basically, if you've got the standard 30 feet of movement speed, if you undangle and then move, you can move 5 feet.
Yay.
Okay.
Anyways, let's get on with the fun. Why don't we all roll initiative?
Okay.
Ooh,
Oh.
juicy.
Oh, what, like a 19?
I read the Harpy matriarch as the happy matriarch, and I was like, why is she so happy?
Because she's singing!
She's about to have
She's
dinner.
hungry. She's hungry.
Karaoke night up here.
I don't know.
think.
When I'm hungry, I get hangry. I don't get happy. Just saying.
When you're hungry and you eat something that really hits the spot, then you're happy.
Like tendies. Or fish tacos.
I mean, like, think about it. If you were really, really hungry,
What was that
you
look,
just
Luca?
saw like 4 chicken tendies just dangling from a string in front of you, you'd be pretty happy too.
Yeah, I guess. She's happy because she's caught you at quite the inopportune time for you.
You know, 3 chicken nuggies and a fish stick, but you know.
Oh my god. Wow, their initiative rolls are awful. Alright, well, starting from the top, Nori, you are brought out of your stupor and you are now currently just sort of dangling on these wires back and forth. And so far, your attempts at, like, communicating with your friends, being like, what the hell's going on, and seeing their lips move, you realize you can't hear shit. Which is very confusing. However, up against the sun that is slowly rising to the... Which side is the west? Sun rises on the... east. You can see the... there appears to be a humanoid form with wings, sort of backdropped against the light, so you can only really make out the outline of it. And as it begins to come a little bit closer to you, you're able to make out a small amount of its features of what appears to be a beautiful woman with wings for arms. And black feathers coming down almost like hair from her head and down along like her shoulders and back. But as she gets closer, you realize she's not all that pretty. Her nose is sort of this like almost beaked hook coming out of her face. Her eyes are kind of bulbous, and her forehead is almost like it protrudes and then droops over her eyes. And she, despite the fact that she appears to be, or that you thought that you heard like sweet music before, it almost looks like she's just screaming. But she is flying rapidly towards you. And it is
Primo, we respect it.
Okay, well, shitballs.
I would hardly describe Screamo as sweet music, though.
True.
At least not in like the traditional sense of sweet.
Experimental.
Experimental sweetness.
I will probably cast Armor of Agathis on myself. And it automatically what? Does it cast at a 2nd level?
Yeah,
Since that's
if you're using your racial trait.
okay, so it does cast at a 2nd level.
Actually, I think it does it regardless because you're a warlock, so you don't have a choice in the matter. It's always second
Or
level.
sorry,
now.
third level, because that's where my slots are. Sorry. third level.
Yes.
But I
Well,
am
you-
using my racial trait.
If you're
right?
using your racial trait, then it's only level 2.
Okay.
I think, right?
Why would it be level 2? I'm not sure. I don't know. Because technically.
Because it says in your racial trait that you cast at level 2, if I'm not mistaken.
No. Okay, I'll let you look at it.
Where is it?
Oh, maybe I don't have it on here. I think I just put it on the spell thing. Sorry.
Levistus Tiefling.
Yeet.
Yes, you can cast the Armor of Agathis spell as a second level spell once with this trait and regain the ability to do so when you finish long rest. So you automatically cast it at second level.
Dope. So, since it's at second level, I get what? 10 temporary hit points.
Yes, and you deal 10 damage to anything that hits you.
Okay. So yeah, so I cast Armor of Agathis on myself and I get real icy. It's actually probably pretty like weird for Noria because everything's just completely silent.
Yeah.
She's just watching all this stuff happen and it's probably pretty surreal. And I mean, honestly, I think for this one, that's like really all that I can do. I don't really have anything.
It's also disturbingly quiet because it's been very windy the entire time you've been up here, and all of a sudden, like, the wind's just gone.
Yeah. It's like just a super eerie silence. And I mean, yeah, that's all I'm gonna do for this round. Like, I just gotta protect myself.
Keothi is going to remake her wisdom save and continue to fail it.
Oof.
Xylia, you're up.
I am going to. Oh god, there's honestly not much I can do. I guess I will use a bit of movement to get just behind Remy.
Okay.
And you know what I'll do? I'm gonna cast. None of them have been hit yet, right?
No.
In that case, screw it. I'm just gonna magic missile the furthest harpy, like the top right harpy, at level 1.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Could I have actually, used my movement to stop dangling? I forgot that I was dangling because I was
Yes.
unconscious. Okay, cool. I undangle myself.
What is that? 3? Is it 3 dots?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
Oof. Super minimal damage, but that's alright. You still pop her for 8 damage.
Mm-hmm.
My brain's not made for math on the weekend.
Okay. And I can tell from those
So-
3 magic missiles that it didn't do much.
Didn't appear to.
It's maybe a
She
test to see
ducked
how
and weaved
tanky
through
they
the
are.
air and sort of shrugged off the majority of the force as she continued to fly closer.
As in, it seems like the damage was mitigated.
No,
Or
just that something doesn't typically actually take damage until it's either like bloodied or hit 0 HP. Anything else, Xylia? Bonus actions, butt pinches for Remy.
I always think this. I don't think I have any super useful bonus actions, so I guess no. I'll just leave it there.
Remy, that brings us to you.
Okay, I can't hit any of these, and this is scary. I'm gonna cast Bless, and since I can't see Keothi, the 3 people I'm gonna target
Good shit.
are me, Xylia, and Norby.
Hell yeah.
Also, just to be aware, Xylia, since you are within 10 feet of me, if you have to make a saving throw, you get to add 1 to your roll.
Nice. Thank you.
because I have aura of protection.
Hell yeah.
Also, Nori, I need to make me a con save at the end, for the end of your turn.
For what?
Blindness, deafness.
Oh, I can't just be okay with it?
I guess actually it says you can make a con save, so if you want to continue being deafened.
Yeah, yo, I feel like, yeah, keep me deaf.
Okay. Alright, so Remy blesses, and that brings us to the Harpy's turns.
Quick question.
Yeah.
To put something in my ear to, like, deafen myself, would that take an action?
Do you have something that would readily fit in your ear to deafen yourself?
I mean, I have a
Thingies.
backpack. I have a backpack of stuff, I feel like.
You'd be
I have
surprised
my- I
how few
have
things
my-
actually sit in your ear properly.
I have my own hair.
Yeah, maybe if you take like 20 minutes to mix up with a little bit of your earwax, you could plug it in.
Hell yeah. Hair earwax plugs. Let's-
Begins the process.
Shove a bunch of ball bearings in there and never get them out.
Oh god. I hate that.
No guarantee they'd even properly stick in, so you just have like one or two just like rattling about your eardrum.
Which way is up on this map? Is it left?
Yes, left is up.
Okay.
It's also left.
I'm not gonna try to move or anything. That was the end of my turn, by the way, sorry.
Okay, yeah. Well, Nori asked if I could wait for a second, so I was waiting for her to give me the go-ahead.
Oh, that was. Wait, what? That.
You said you asked me to wait and asked me a question, that you were looking at your stuff to like, I'm assuming come up with
Oh,
a way
no,
to
it's
plug
cool.
up your ears.
It's fine.
Okay. Been waiting, been waiting for
Sorry,
you to
I didn't
figure it out.
realize it. Yeah, please continue.
Okay.
As you were.
Thank you for your
Oh,
permission.
you're welcome.
All right. So in that case, the harpies will begin swooping in. One of them flies up close to you, Nori, the one that's been pegged by magic missiles. Actually, no. You know what? Fuck that. It's going for Xylia because he's a dick. He
What
shot
the
it. It's by this point where you notice, as they're getting this close, that in one of their taloned feet, they seem to all be carrying these like basically really basic looking wooden clubs. Sometimes, like, some of them appear to simply just be like large tree branches.
I feel like claws to death. I should have beat the shit out of them.
And so with both its legs, it will at once try to rake its talons against you, Xylia, and follow that up with a club hit to the head as you're trying to block that.
19. Hold on. Let me.
Wow, night mode is terrible.
Yeah, for the.
So my AC is 12. I used the
Oh, if
spell
you-
slot for mage armor, which would increase it to. Oh god, mage armor is so confused. It confuses me. AC becomes 13 plus its dex modifier.
Yeah. What's your dex mod?
2, I guess. So it'd be 15.
So 15.
15.
And what
Yeah.
does. What would.
And then shield would
Shield.
add
Shield is a +5, so that'd bring you to
5,
20.
so 20.
Oh, easy. Yeah, I'm shielding.
Okay. So
By
you
the
shield
way-
and
Sorry, I would say if you're having trouble with the chat in the dark mode, if you just toggle it off and back on again, it fixes the numbers.
it didn't fix them for me. That's exactly what I did.
Okay. Sorry, they fixed it for me. I thought-
Yeah. You're on Chrome though, right?
I am.
Was that a yes?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
It was fucked
Yeah.
up at first,
I'm
and then
on-
I toggled it off.
I'm on Firefox, so I think maybe Firefox's like built-in dark mode traits are fucking with it.
Maybe.
And I have an extension that's supposed to put it in dark mode, but like
It apparently no longer works on Roll20 because I can't even turn it on. Just wonderful. I love what Roll20's done. I thought the dark mode was going to be a blessing. It was not. Anyways, all right, so yes, you block with the shield, Xylia bringing it up just in time to have the claws skid off of it. Meanwhile, this one over here is going to fly to Nori, and as is this one. That's going to be a claw and a club. Not that they're able to hit her. Claw and a club.
One hits.
Okay. So
and it's what, 7 slashing?
Yes.
And it takes 10 cold damage.
Oh shit, that's true.
Hey!
So Nori manages to wiggle around on this chain, dodging shit.
It's just like a puffer fish, but just ice. It's just like
Yeah. Well, finally one of them like kind of swings around behind her where she can't see and manages to swing its claws at her, and as it lands the claws into her, gets this backlash of just cold hitting it right to the face, and it lets out a squawk of fury. This harpy over here is going to begin to sing, and I'll need everybody but Nori to make me a wisdom save.
You have
Wisdom
bless,
save.
and Xylia gets a +1.
A +1.
Yeah, because of the
I have
passive.
Trait aura protection, so anyone within 10 feet of me, if they make a saving throw, they get to add a bonus equal to my charisma modifier, which is 1.
Yeah.
As long as they're conscious.
Yeah. So that's 18 and did you not bless yourself, Remy?
Bless is on.
There you go. I mean, either way, 17 makes it, or 16 made it to begin with. So both of you are immune to the song. Keothi also needs to make a wisdom save.
Hey.
And is immune to that one's particular song. However, the matriarch will use her bonus action to continue singing.
Oh, fuck.
And will fly in to attack you, Remy. Wait, where'd her character sheet go? God damn it.
I know the song.
Oh, yeah, she can't fight us. Doesn't have a character sheet.
Didn't write it down. Doesn't exist.
Yeah, she falls out of the sky. A big bummer.
No, she became best friends with me.
But anyways, with that, she's actually going to come in. Oh, okay. She's going.
You did that?
Don't do that.
As she flies in, she'll hit the sun in just the right light where she almost appears without all this sort of messed up nonsense going on with her face. Suddenly appears this almost supernaturally beautiful creature, and I'm going to need everybody except Keothi to make me a wisdom save.
Ooh. 24.
Nori. No, Remy. Remy, sorry.
Yeah, I was like, what? I was like, if their DC's a 17, get
Remy,
out of here.
Do you get the +1 too or no?
I don't. Only people near me.
Wait, what? Yes, you do. You are considered a person near yourself.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Near and dear to your heart.
So 13.
Paladins
It
get to
does
add
say
it.
whenever you or a friendly creature.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you actually make it.
That's a 13.
Oh, no.
Wait. Oh yeah, no, only a 13, so you still fail it. Never mind.
Oh, no.
I did the math wrong.
I was like, oh, she's cute. She's cute.
Wait,
It's like the soda girl meme. It's like,
Remy,
yes.
what were you holding?
His happiness.
Just the hooks? You didn't draw your sword or anything?
I don't. Did Remy didn't make an attack or anything?
I never made an attack. So I guess I never did the action to actually let go to pull my sword out.
Fair enough. In that case, you have nothing. You have nothing to drop into the vast expanse beneath you. However, you do let go of the hooks and immediately begin dangling, paralyzed.
Oh fuck! Okay.
And you guys just see Remy sort of dangling there, face turned up towards the harpy, just like dream-like look pasted over his
Does that
face.
mean I have to make a concentration?
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
But
I think paralyzed actually just you lose concentration, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, can you?
Because paralyzed is incapacitated. And incapacitated because they can't make this simple.
You lose
for me.
concentration on a spell if you're incapacitated or if you die. Player handbook, page 203.
So we don't
Bless
have
us all.
bless. Fuck.
Bust it off.
Shit. Okay. That's not good.
Hurt your wrist there a little bit, bud?
I should not have finger gunned.
That's what
Really
you get
wondered
for
where that was
finger
going.
gunning.
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
fuck, that hurts. That was not worth the insult. Okay.
That was my personal specific armor fight.
That's literally adding insult to injury. Okay, well that's her turn. So Nori comes back to you.
Remind me, because I always forget about this, if I cast a level 1 spell as a bonus action, I can cast a cantrip as an action.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
correct.
So I am going to... One second, let me double check on this real quick. Okay. I'm going to cast Hex on this harpy to the left of me.
Okay.
And then I am going to, because I am attuned to Shinov's scythe, though it is still secured on my back, I'm not pulling it out, but I do have the ability to use the primal savagery cantrip.
Yep.
So my teeth get like super fangy and my nails turn into like claws basically. And I'm gonna strike out at the one that I hexed. For 2d10, and then let me I need to reread this really quick. Does anything about being attuned, it's only if I use the scythe itself as an attack that I get, there was something about maybe like bonus acid damage or something.
Weapon attacks made with the staff.
It's only weapon attacks.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'll just do the 2d10 for primal savagery as I try to rip into the fucking harpy.
Right, that's a hit. Sorry, against which one? The injured one?
The left one.
Yes, so the injured one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that digs into it as it almost looks like you're like sort of flailing around on these cables. You like lash out at her and she's not quite quick enough to back away, and you score this like sizzling wound across her chest with your claws. Mm-hmm. There's the smell of chemicals and burnt flesh and a shriek from her.
And then wait, I also need to deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage for my hex.
Oh, yes.
So an additional 2.
Okay.
Oh, and then the ability I want them to have disadvantage on is...
Not that you hear a shriek anyways.
I'll just do strength. Yeah, it's really awkward because I'm like, ah, and I can't even hear that. And then the harpy's like, ah, and I'm all like, this is so weird.
There's like an off-pitch sort of like wailing sound coming from Nori right now as she's attacking, as she can't quite hear herself. So her primal scream of anger at this thing as it's attacking her is like, it sounds a bit odd to the rest of you. Not that you're all that noticing, seeing as you got your own problems, but just to sort of set the stage for you. Anything else, Nori?
Did I have to like dangle to do my attack or no?
No,
I don't know.
you can be one-handed. Like you can grip with one hand and attack with the other.
I'm sorry. I'm just imagining me be like,
Yeah,
like,
pretty
with
much.
the claw.
Well, so assuming like the only way that you're able to like make the distance is by swinging towards it. So
Yeah.
like I'm assuming you're dangling your feet really hard to like kick forward and try to like attack.
Super
So-
graceful. Just the most graceful thing you've ever seen. Cool.
If anybody
yeah.
could be watching you guys right now, they'd probably be like, "What the fuck are they doing?"
Somebody somewhere on the ground that like woke up really early this morning that's like, fresh air, and they're like, what the fuck?
There's a fisherman in a boat like beneath you guys, looking up, being like, "Huh?
What the fuck is going on?
I think I drank too much last night."
Yeah. And that's all she wrote.
All right, Keothi will make her wisdom save again, and fails it.
Oh, Keothi.
Zalio, you're up. Oh, hey, at least she's not here to sit here and just sit through a combat doing nothing.
True.
I was gonna say, are harpies classed as humanoids?
Question, are they? No, they are not.
Fuck. Well, in that case, I'm gonna take a look at the big harpy, the matriarch, and I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb at 3rd level.
You will have disadvantage as you are within 5 feet of her, and it is a ranged attack. Just so you're aware.
Am I in? If I move out, would I provoke an opportunity of attack?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, fuck. I don't want to do that.
It's the same with anything that you get out of range with.
Yeah. Shit. This is a tough one. You know what? I'm gonna fucking risk it.
The biscuit?
I'm gonna risk it at level 3 with Thunder
Level 3?
Thundercats.
and hope for the best.
If you thunderstep, you're gonna also hurt me.
Okay. Yeah, I thought he was saying Thunderstep too. I was like,
No.
Please, God, don't do that.
No, thunder damage.
Natural 20.
It's at disadvantage, unfortunately. So it's only 21.
21 still good.
What shit rolls, dude? What the fuck?
7, 2, and 4 is not terrible for 3d8. The 2 is not great, but 7
Plus-
and 4
plus
are
4
It's more
plus-
than half.
still more than half.
Oh, I guess. I guess. Yeah, not bad.
Now the higher level rolls, those sucked.
Yeah, that's what I mean. 4 and
Yeah.
4.
Yeah. Well, no, 2 and 2.
Huh?
You rolled 2d8 and got 2 2s. Either way, it's a hit as you blast a sound ball into her abdomen from point blank.
Yes.
Doesn't look like it felt too good for her.
I just
As
when
you-
you said like a sound into her abdomen, I just thought of a big old raspberry.
Ultimately, yes,
It's
it was like an incredibly powerful raspberry right up against her skin. Except this one makes her skin ripple from her abdomen right up to her neck.
What was
Very
that, 30?
powerful raspberry.
Is that 33 damage, or am I stupid?
No, because it's not a crit. Because you have disadvantage on the attack roll because you're within 5 feet. So it's only 17.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that fucking sucks.
Should have risked that attack of opportunity.
Nah, I'm a squishy boy. If I fall, I'm fucking dead.
Also, if you
you're
get hit and lose
dangling-
concentration, I'm no longer deafened, so
True.
thank you.
True. Anything else from you, Xylia?
No, fuck. No,
Alright.
no, I'm good.
Could you also attack the harpies that are further away from you, though? Without being at disadvantage?
No, because he's got a hostile within 5 feet of him.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Good to know.
Yeah.
As long as there's something threatening you within 5 feet, you have disadvantage on range attacks.
Oh.
I can't do any other attacks anyway.
Gotta time to learn some kind of melee.
You need to learn like shocking grasp so you can get the fuck out of melee range. It makes them literally incapable of taking attack opportunity against you.
I could have tested the fucking whip.
Yeah.
I gave you
forgot
the
that was the
stats
thing.
for it, right? For the lightning whip. Oh no, I didn't. Okay.
I still don't know what it does fully, but it'd have been cool to test.
Yep.
Fuck it. I might try it next turn.
All right.
So think up those stat blocks, Dea.
No, I already know them.
Oh, okay.
I already know them. All right. Oh, sorry, Remy. Sorry, it's your turn. I just skipped over you.
Should be able to do something, even though.
Oh wait, no, you're paralyzed. Never mind. You can't do shit.
Yeah, but
Do you get to do a saving or anything?
Do I get to do a save to get out?
No, only until the end of your next turn.
Oh my god.
His next turn?
Yeah. Well, being now.
Right, I was gonna say, I thought at the end of my turn I could save.
Oh, okay, yes.
No, you're not paralyzed anymore at the end of your turn. That's it.
That's good. It's nice that it's not constant, at least.
Yeah.
I need to wait until next turn to actually grab onto something, though, which is quite unfortunate.
It's kind of a interesting. I would have thought it would be until the end of the Harpy Matriarch's next turn, but that's not what it says. So.
Well, all in the very split seconds that I get my feeling before the Harpy mauls me, I'm just gonna wiggle my fingers.
Ooh, I can do things again.
I can't do anything else.
Just in time for the Harpy behind you to smack you with a club on the head.
Ow.
Bonk.
And miss.
Nope. Give you a claw.
Oof.
Just a little.
Wait. And
18.
miss.
No, alright. The two next to Nori are going to again club and claw. 16 hit, Nori?
Yes.
Okay.
So 2?
Yeah, you should still have Armor of Agathos.
Yeah, so also take 10 from that first one. Take 10 from the first one.
So the Harpy reaches out to claw you, hits the armor once more, and there's another blast of cold after you sliced her open before. And you see her feathers ice over and her face just go into shock as she plummets.
Yeah, get wrecked. So that second one doesn't count, right? Because she died.
The 14 doesn't happen.
Ha-ha!
And then the other one seeing this is like apprehensive about going after you.
Yeah, fucking hit me, bitch. I say deafened.
God, I'm not gonna do it.
I'm swinging and doing like kung fu dodges.
Yeah. Is that one gonna attack me too? I'm ready.
No, it's gonna fuck off actually, and it's gonna go after Xylia instead.
What?
It's not interested in dying today.
Oh my god.
Actually, no, sorry. This one, as it flies over here, is also going to use its luring song. So Xylia and Remy, go ahead and make me a save.
Oh no.
And we
Wisdom.
don't have bless, so
Wisdom,
We do
yeah.
have the +1 still, so add 1 to...
Yeah.
No,
Yo! Fuck all Harpies.
I look at it with
18
my
for
blue
me.
glowing eyes and say, fuck you, bitch.
Oh yeah, we all have blue. Oh no.
Keothi is now under 2 different songs.
Keothi's just dancing now.
Keothi really likes all of
She's
these
like
bear. She really likes all the bare-breasted ladies going on right now.
Sounds like a band.
Well, bare naked
They're-
ladies is a
Truly,
yeah.
truly, they are butterfaces. As long as you're focusing on the boobs, everything's fine.
Rude.
The second you look up.
Rufine.
Well, do you want to see a picture?
No, I can see them right here. I see their thing.
Keothi's trying to play Buno with him.
She just likes singing along.
This one here, having been singing for the past round, doesn't quite see how effective Nori's been and is going to try and attack her
Dumb.
with a claw and a club.
They both hit, but I still have 1 point of armor of Agathis, so 10
So it
damage.
does take 10 damage, yeah.
And then I take what? 8 damage after the 1 for my last temp HP. 45 minus
It's
8.
definitely taken by surprise, but it sees that icy sort of layer on you suddenly dissipate and goes in for the club attack afterwards. More confident now.
Yep.
The matriarch will go and with Remy dangling, has a great vantage to smack him about. So it's going to claw and claw.
Miss.
Oh, the 26 hits you because it has advantage.
Oh, right, yeah, that do be hitting.
Yep.
Shit.
The first one doesn't, though.
It lets out a banshee screech, seeing as you're dangling there and starting to regain your movements. It gets frustrated and really lays into you as you're no longer able to defend yourself.
26
Oh, do I have
damage?
to make con saves for my hex?
Yeah.
Okay.
2. Actually, you should have also made them while... Oh, no, because you only just casted it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Unfortunately, you lose it on the second one.
God damn it. Okay.
I'd say that's why you need Warcaster, but you still got... You wouldn't have made it regardless, so... So yeah, Remy, that fucks you up just a little bit, I would think.
It sure did.
And as her bonus action, she's going to continue singing. Nori, you are up.
Yeet. Bonus action. I'll use my other spell slot and cast Hex again.
Okay.
And I'll hex this bitch in front of me. And
Okay.
we're gonna do it again. Primal Savagery. Hiya.
That's a hit for 13 damage.
And then let me roll 1d6 for the Hex, so 14.
Oof. Those hex rolls aren't treating you too nicely.
Yeah, but also same thing, disadvantage on strength ability
Okay.
checks.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, that was my action, my bonus action, and
All right.
I'm still chilling, holding on, so nothing else
Yeah.
I can think of.
Choosing not to make your Constitution save against being deafened.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
Keothi at the end of her turn will make a Wisdom save.
Oh my fucking god.
Xylia, you're up.
Jesus.
I really like the fact
me.
Keothi's just like dangling and like just like probably drooling out of the side of her mouth, just like ooh.
That's exactly it.
Like, pretty sounds.
Fuck.
She's also you'll notice like her feet are kind of like pedaling in the air as if she's trying to get closer to the sound, but it's
I have a
not going
question.
so well.
Would it be possible? Is it possible to thunderstep to the exact location that you're in?
I guess there's technically nothing that says you can't.
Can I touch Remy and thunderstep both of us to the same location so that we don't take damage but also damage everything around us?
Well, that
I'm pretty
affects
sure it needs to be
the-
somewhere you can stand. I'm not
Does it-
sure what the exact
Does
wording
that
of the
affect
spell
too
is.
the equipment we're like currently connected
I don't
to?
know. It does just say to an unoccupied space that you can see within range, but it doesn't say it. I guess it doesn't.
Yeah, it just
Doesn't
says an
really
occupied
specify.
space.
Yeah, alright.
I don't mind if not, because it is a bit of a reach.
So, but if it's an unoccupied space that you can see within range, you are currently occupying the space you're
Occupying the
talking
space that
about.
we're in.
True. Yeah, that's fair.
It also makes thunder that can be heard from up to 300 feet away, and I don't know if that's an issue if we're trying to be.
You're 1,200 feet up in the air,
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. You're right. Okay.
I was thinking the same with Moonbeam, but then I was like, Moonbeam is like a 40/5. We're like this rock.
If only one of us had Tensor's floating disc.
Okay, you know what
Can
I'm gonna
tensors
do?
hold a whole ass person? What's the weight limit on tensors?
I thought it could hold a pretty decent amount.
I am
Oh,
going
that's up to 500 pounds. Yeah.
to.
So unless any of you
You
are
could
considerably
hold-
larger than I thought,
You could hold like 2 whole ass people.
maybe not 2 Keothis. I don't know how much Keothi the
Probably
Goliath
not 2
weighs.
Keothis, but
No.
I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on the matriarch.
Okay.
did she get
Go
hurt?
ahead.
Oh, sorry.
She did.
Yeah, she's already damaged,
He-
and because
Remember he raspberried her belly?
Oh yeah.
I'm at 5th level, it should be 2d12, right?
Yes.
Wow. So
Wow. That's. You rolled
That
an
was
11
an
and
11
a
and a
1.
1. Fuck me. I'll take it. It is what it is.
She'll make her wisdom save and fails
Yeah.
it. No, passes it. Sorry, because she has magic resistance.
Ooh.
Bummer,
Huh?
dude.
Wait, what?
Some creatures have like resistance to like magical shit.
Oh, so it's an advantage.
Yeah,
Wait, so is that
So
half
she takes-
damage or?
she takes none. No, it's a cantrip. Cantrips are saver suck.
Well, fuck me. I'm a-
Guys, I feel
I'm a
like
touch
I'm
Remy.
doing all of the work here. No, I'm kidding. I'm just joking.
You're doing all the work by sitting there and getting hit.
I take off deafness.
You take off deafness.
What
No.
was that, Ori? Huh?
Yeah.
I give her a look that says I'm not mad. I'm just
No.
And then I am.
moms.
I. Oh shit! I'm. Oh fuck. Well, now I have to make a decision. I'm trying to weigh up. Yeah, I guess I just end my turn.
Okay. Remy, you're up.
When
Oh.
did he do? No. Now his shield ends. Did he get attacked at all between? Sorry, my brain's just trying to think. He shielded stuff, and that stays till.
Only the
I don't
end
do
of his next
anything.
turn.
Yeah. Okay.
Or the start of his next turn, sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Fuck.
Remy's still a dangler.
He's dancing
I'm
and
still a dangling. So to take out. I don't know if I want to take out my weapon after I got paralyzed.
This is gonna be hard to do if not.
We should have. Well, now we know. Next time we have to climb, probably when we have to climb down this, we're all gonna secure our weapons with like chains to our waist. So if we drop them,
I'm ziplining down.
no,
I
you're
ain't climbing
fucking
shit.
Okay.
Final Fantasy X surfing down the steel chain.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm gonna
Some Sonic
I
Hero
actually, so I, aside from my moon-touched longsword, I just have my basic starting, start of the campaign, regular longsword.
There we go.
You don't have your bone spear?
Do you think I'm gonna yeet this bone spear?
You don't need to yeet a spear, they're right next to you.
My
But
father
if he
gave me
drops
that.
them, yeah, if he drops them.
I'm not using my bone spear, and I'm not using my moon-touched sword. I'm gonna take out my basic bitch longsword.
Right.
And I'm going to, with one hand, use half of my movement to hang on,
Okay.
right? Stabilize myself. And I'm going to whack.
The basic bitch with the basic
And I
bitch. sword.
whack.
Give her a more painful raspberry with your sword.
Which of between the matriarch and the regular harpy next to me, which one looks like it's closer to death?
Probably the matriarch, right? Has the other one taken damage?
I don't know.
They're
both green.
They're roughly the same. Like neither of them have taken any like severe damage so far. That raspberry's left a really red welt on her stomach, but I mean it's about the equivalent of hitting somebody really hard.
Pop it!
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the harpy matriarch, or attempt to hit the harpy matriarch.
Okay.
With one hand.
Yeah.
Clip her wings.
That is a hit for 12 slashing damage.
Divine Smite.
All right.
Yeah.
Please.
1,000,000 damage.
Oh. Do I have Searing Smite taken with me? No. of
You
course
can't
I don't.
Searing Smite after you've already hit.
Oh, okay. Doesn't matter. I have actually taken like no smites. So
Okay.
yeah, we're just gonna divine smite. I'm a level 2.
Oof.
Is it classed as a
Kaboom.
fiend?
No.
No. What kind of creature
just
is a
a-
harpy?
She's a monstrosity.
It's
Correct.
it's
Other
extra
than a-
damage regardless. It's
Other than
not
a
gonna
bitch.
be like uber duper damage like it did against like undead and stuff.
She
Okay.
lets out another banshee scream as the sword cuts into her only slightly. She manages to fly away at the last second, and only the tip scores her, but the divine light burns her badly.
Ooh.
Swing again.
All right. That unfortunately is a miss.
Sag.
Swing and a
Curse
miss.
of the curse of Remy's sword skills come again. At least you have extra attack now, so you can fail twice in a turn.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
can hit her. What are you talking about? I just
How to set Remy off instantly.
Mm.
I soloed a whole ass guardian. I don't want to fucking hear it. Okay? I end my turn grumpily.
Why you gotta be so rude?
All right. Then
will
we'll
kill me.
do one harpy on Nori for a claw and club. 22, I'm assuming
The
hits.
first
for
one
four
does.
damage.
Club
but
sounds
not-
like something you go order at the D&D themed restaurant.
Claw club.
Claw and club.
I love
Remy, now that you're no longer dangling, these won't have advantage on you. A 14 and a 10, both
Oh,
definitely miss the heavily armored Remy. And Zalia, a claw and a club, neither of which hit you either, I think.
Yeet,
Thank God.
get
As
fucked.
you're dangling and dingling about on these hooks.
Dangling and
Just
jingling.
think, look, I might not be able to hit things, but things can't hit me.
I'm just wiggling my fingers.
Honestly, I'm playing a spore druid in one of my other games that I'm in, and he's the tank of the party, and that's my philosophy: is nothing can hit me, but I hit nothing either, so it all balances out.
Stuck on my 19 AC.
The only damage I deal is spitting spores in somebody's face at the beginning of their turn,
I mean,
because spore druid has that
proper
ability.
druid etiquette.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, hello, nice to meet you.
I'm working my way towards creating my zombie army, and that's going to be what deals damage. Meanwhile, I'm just going to sit there and let things hit me.
Out, you just swap a bunch of spores. It's great.
Instead of spit swapping, it's spore swapping.
Come on, Keothi,
Disgusting.
please.
Have a little bit of my fungus.
Ew.
The I don't have words. Harpy Matriarch's going to continue singing as her bonus action, and then she's going to swing twice at you, Remy.
But she already did, didn't she?
No,
No, this
No.
was the other Harpy.
those are the other harpies.
I'm assuming a 26 hits. Actually, it has to because it's a crit.
What hit me? then?
Nothing.
There were
hit you.
there were the two
There's-
other harpies that did stuff. So it was
There's
the two
these three harpies, and then there's the Harpy Matriarch.
Oh.
18 damage. Ow.
Better than what she rolled last time.
Yes.
Apparently, critting out her ass. Like, I'm not gonna say it. Anyways, that will be her turn as she gets her revenge on you for slicing her up with holy damage. Nori, you're up.
Do we have to do saves? Wisdom?
You didn't say she sang.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
said
but you've already made your save, so you're immune to her song.
Oh, okay. That's how that works. I see.
Yeah. You gain immunity to each Harpy's song as you succeed against a save against it. Nora's the only one so far who's not technically immune to them, but she's still deafened, so she can't even hear it.
Boo! I'm just booing the harpy
I mean,
matriarch
in a
singing.
different way.
What?
She got her harpy vaccination.
I had my
triple
and my
We're here.
booster.
We're over here
And
with
my
the herd immunity system.
Oh man, alright. Yeah, primal savagery once more to the biatch in front of me. Probably doesn't hit it.
Unfortunately, that is a miss.
Ooh.
Actually, no. Sorry, that is a hit.
Oh.
I was
Yes,
like, wait.
bitches. Cool, so
yeah,
one
she's
second.
still hexed.
And then there's that.
Mhm.
17.
That will kill her as you claw one of her wings off, and
But-
she's unable to arrest her plummet.
Bonus action, I'm gonna bebop my hex on over to the... No, actually, because I can keep concentration on that. Bonus action, I am going to... once again, I'm gonna pump 4 points of my healing light into Remy.
Okay.
So 7, 6, 3. So I got 3 left, and it is, what is it again? A D, so 4d6. Right? Is it 4? You have pools of d6 as a bonus action. You can heal, and it's just a d6, right? There's nothing. I don't add. Do I add my charisma modifier? No, it looks like
I don't
it's
think
just,
so for
it's just
healing.
4d6. So rolling 4d6. 12 heal to re. That's not bad.
I thought you could only use half of your pool at a time, or half of your level at a time.
It says the maximum number of dice you can spend at once equals your charisma modifier, and my charisma modifier is 4.
All right, never mind.
Yeet.
Pretty good.
And that do be what I do be do.
Remy's feeling just a little bit saucier. Keothi's going to
double digit.
Keothi's going to make 2 wisdom saves now. Still under the influence of the Harpy Matriarch. Still under the influence of the other.
Daya, what the fuck have you done to Keothi's rolls?
I know.
Oh no!
I feel like one of us should be allowed to roll for her next time.
I feel like Brad needs to cast deafness on her.
Will it,
No,
would
me.
it cancel it out, would it? Or would it for both of them?
It does.
Well, no,
I can't
it
hear
would be-
anymore. I thought-
Nori would lose it, but Keothi would gain it.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying. Either way, it's your turn.
Fucking hell. How hurt are you looking, Remy?
Still beat up pretty significantly.
To the point where you could use more healing?
Yeah.
Okay.
If
I will...
she hit me really hard, I could still go down. Let's just put it that way.
I will
keep your damage sponge alive.
I will grab Remy's head and force feed him a basic healing potion. Because that's all I can
Remy,
do.
you're like revving up with your sword to hit this matriarch, and suddenly you feel a pressure against like your head. And
Yes,
What?
I got it like a bottle.
What is it for basic healing potion?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Hey!
Nice.
Nice.
Ooh.
I like sipping on it like bubble tea, like.
And just out of curiosity, how long would be left on like deafness at this point?
I think 5 more rounds because it's a minute long, right?
Yeah, so it would be 10 rounds if it's a minute.
Oh, so still plenty of time.
Yeah.
Typically a 1 minute.
Oh,
is,
actually,
like, a whole fight.
deafness isn't a concentration spell.
I
you
can't
could
do that.
not- You could potentially be casting it on others.
Damn.
Well,
They can't choose to fail it, but you can try to cast it on others.
oh fucking hell! And I could
Do you
have
need
been
me to-
using
do you
other
need me to spit back
concentration
up the
spells.
potion?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Back into the bottle.
You're also too far from Keothi to actually cast it on her currently.
Blindness deafness? Yes,
Yeah,
I am.
so
Okay,
35.
well, either way, in that case, I'm also gonna tap Remy on the shoulder, and I'm gonna, as a bonus action, cast Dragon's Breath, and just, if you need to use it, use it. Fuck it. I don't know.
Yo, that potion was spicy.
What
and
damage are you giving that dragon's breath? Or damage type?
I will say, sticking with the light
Thunder?
paladin theme, I'll go with lightning. I don't think you can do thunder. Thunder
No, I don't
breath.
think you can.
Fire
Just a
and
really loud
laser.
shout.
Thunder. No, it's fucking Fusro Da.
I think amethyst dragons have thunder breath.
You
Oh my God.
become whatever, the dragon guy from
Yeah.
Skyrim. I don't know why I can't remember what that is.
Dovahkiin.
But yeah, so you are filled with lightning, Remy.
My hair goes even crazier than it.
You're basically
Right,
a
the
Zora from
lightning.
Majora's Mask now. You're no longer a Triton.
Oh yeah, because you have the blue glowy eyes too.
Yeah.
You have
you're now
become a
Super
Zora. You're welcome.
You're just missing the arm blades.
Because it was okay. Feeding a potion or giving someone a potion is a full-on
An
action,
action.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Unless you're a thief rogue,
Okay. I am not.
in which case you have the ability to use
Okay,
action or use an object as a bonus action.
well, Remy was gonna heal himself, but that's mostly been taken care of. And then he was gonna swing his sword, but now he's just like, so he's just gonna all up. He makes you.
All right.
Lighting. I don't know what I have to do for that.
I think Bran already rolled it.
Oh.
Well, I rolled the spell, but the dragon's breath stuff is a 15-foot cone. Each creature in the area must make a dexterity saving throw and take 3d6 of lightning damage or half on a successful throw.
Yeah, but you already rolled everything.
Oh, does it the damage?
Yeah, it's right there.
It's above your
At least for that one. I think every time thereafter Remy uses it, he can then re-roll it.
Okay, yeah. I didn't think it did the damage, but yeah, sure.
So she has advantage on the save and makes it. So she only takes half damage. For 4 lightning damage, as a few stray bolts of lightning seem to singe her feathers, and she kind of ducks to the side. Anything else, Remy? Excuse me.
Took my action, correct? Did it? Did it take my action? It took my action.
Yeah, that takes your action to exhale. Sorry, I thought you said that took your action. You're
Sorry,
debating
I did say that, but I meant it as a question, which is confusing.
You could potentially. Oh no, wait! You said you didn't take any smites, so no smites for you.
I have.
Wrathful smite would have been fun.
I have.
You know what happens when you knock a flying creature prone? It
They
falls.
fall.
Hold on.
That's why I asked if they were humanoid. I was gonna cast Charm Person at 3rd level and just hope to get one.
What do you mean?
Make it a friendly acquaintance.
Like,
Oh.
to have a lot of them have to roll to save.
I'll try this.
Bow, ba-dow, bow.
If they were to be restrained, could they no longer fly?
I believe so, yeah. Because restrained reduces your movement speed to 0.
To do that, I will cast as a bonus action Divine Favor on myself, because that's all I can do.
Okay. In that case, the harpies will go. One of them is going to attempt to beat Bran over the head with a club, and then claw at him. Bran, you've been sufficiently bonked for a 3.
Yeah, I'll take the damage on that one.
The other one is going to actually leave Bran, proccing an attack of opportunity if you want.
No.
I do want. Does that have to be like a melee attack?
Yes. It needs to
Unless
be a
you
melee weapon attack unless you're a warcaster.
Would the whip count as a melee weapon?
Yes.
Can I use that? I don't know what it is or how to roll it, but I want to use it.
It's a finesse weapon that you are proficient with. So you can go ahead and make me a dexterity attack roll with proficiency. So if you have a dagger, you can just go ahead and roll that.
Oh, okay.
Bummer.
Unfortunately, that is a miss.
Okay.
As you reach out to grab the harpy, and instinctively the whip comes out and lashes out towards her, and she just dodges out of the way as you weren't even expecting that to happen.
Yeah.
But it will fly.
The whole proficiency thing, is that like a hidden modifier or
It's
something?
your proficiency bonus. It's up to the right of where your strength modifier is under inspiration. As you level up, your proficiency will like sometimes go up by like 1 in certain areas.
Oh, pog. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, basically you get bonuses to like certain weapons that you are proficient in and so forth.
Yeah, and your spell attacks will naturally become easier and easier to hit as your proficiency modifier goes up, because you're considered to be proficient in any spell you can cast.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Oh, that's really cool.
So
I
like,
didn't know that.
yeah, when
It
you
also
roll an
has an
attack with
effect
your
on your
spell,
spell-
your
on your-
proficiency bonus is added into that already.
And any skills that you are proficient in also get your proficiency bonus added to them. So it's, again, a passive increase as you level up.
So that's why the ones that you have check marks by are so much higher,
Yeah.
because it adds your proficiency bonus.
Okay.
But the harpy that was attacking Bran is now going to claw and club at Keothi, who is dangling dangerously
No,
by
you're
her
right.
lonesome.
But because Keoth
for
is so
flash slashing.
big, she's swinging so much that it just can't seem to hit her.
Well, one of them does because it has
Her
advantage
daughter.
for
Oh,
a
yeah.
5, unfortunately.
And Keothi is like gravitating towards her, like trying to grab at her.
Give me hug.
Give me the booba.
Just ignoring the clawing, as she's probably had worse in more fun circumstances. The matriarch will go, and rather than fuck with Remy, is going to attack Azylia
Of course.
with a claw and a claw.
But you're
Both
dumb.
miss. Thank God.
Nora, you're up.
Lori goes, you're dumb. Bonus action, I'm gonna transfer the hex that I have concentrated onto this biatch that's trying to attack someone who can't defend themselves, which is so dumb. Offended.
I mean, that's sort of their MO as harpies.
Yeah, I know, dumb. Anyway, so I hex her, assuming strength ability checks, not
That
today's
was-
Zerg.
Yep.
I looked away for literally 2 seconds. You said you're gonna hex someone and Remy disappears off my screen. I'm so confused.
I've disappeared, Remy.
Oh, no.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and Eldritch Blast.
Alright. Go ahead. 14 hits.
Second one. Oh, that doesn't count.
9 does not hit.
Okay. And then let me
so
roll.
that's a wow.
What?
That's a natural 1 with a 9. That's nuts
Jesus.
at this level.
And then 1 more damage with my hex because it's fucking useless.
The harpy is distracted in attacking Keothi and takes an eldritch blast to the back, sending her flying forwards a little bit before reeling around and realizing she's left herself open.
Oh.
Anything else,
I think
Ganori?
that's... Yeah, because I already used my bonus action to move the hex. So, yeah, that's it. You want to know what I really want? I want one of these motherfuckers to not die right after I put a hex on them. Go Keothi, finally!
That's
Not
both of
so
them.
great.
That's both of
Oh,
them.
she made it? Fuck yes, finally, she's here!
Now fucking swing!
Keothi finally breaks free of the matriarch song, and her eyes start to come back into focus, and the other song she also breaks out of, and suddenly you see her eyes open as she's just realizing what's been going on, and there is rage in her face.
Fuck yes.
Zylo, you're up.
Okay, assessing the situation, seeing that Keothi now woke up, Nori's managed the two that were attacking her.
Nori's put in work.
Yeah, this bitch. The matriarch is the biggest threat here and doesn't look incredibly weak yet, which is an issue. I'm gonna move back and risk an attack of opportunity. I'm gonna try and move back 10 feet.
No, that's the harpy and the matriarch. Ooh. That's
Owie. How does your body
17.
feel from that 17 slashing damage? Ugh.
Pained.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
17.
Just so you're aware, you're no longer in my aura of protection.
Mm-hmm.
Also true.
But I think he's succeeded
anything.
against every song.
Yeah, everyone's immune except for me now. I'm just dead.
I just mean if you ever had to make any saving throw, you don't get that +1 anymore.
It's fine. I'm gonna cast lightning bolt at the matriarch and avoid Remy with it. I'm done with this bitch.
Oh my god! Oh no! But
Wait,
it's still
it's
half,
not showing
right?
me the number. How much was it?
It was
31
31.
damage.
31.
Ooh,
But
not
it's
bad.
half, right?
Still a spicy meatball into the matriarch, but and I also need you to make me a con save for concentrating on Dragon's Breath.
Yes. Con save.
Speaking of lightning, you're fine. You keep it.
Yeah.
Anything else, Xylia?
Yeah, I'm gonna use the final 5 feet to move further away from the matriarch.
Fair enough. So as you
And
blast
that's it.
out the lightning bolt, the matriarch does manage to almost entirely dodge it, but you crisp a few of her feathers.
I'll take
Rennie, you're still brimming with lightning energy, and now have divine favor as well.
Well, last Dragon's Breath didn't feel like it did a whole lot, so I'm just gonna remain uncomfortable and swing with my sword.
Fair enough. 10 misses, unfortunately.
Okay.
24 hits.
And I'm gonna divine
Smite.
I'll smite.
Smite.
Come on.
Where did my divines? Oh, there it goes.
Damn. For another 11 radiant damage. Yeah, you fuck her up with that one. She manages to dodge the first swing, but you clip her leg with the other one, and nearly cut it clean off with the sword as the radiant fire races up
She's
her.
got like a dangly chicken leg now.
Yeah.
God, Remy went like
One
full
dangly drumstick.
full God mode Thor.
Yeah.
Brimming with
I
lightning
learned-
energy, swinging.
I learned butchering skills from Darnua.
we
That's
go.
all I can do. So
Ooh, catch it so we can put it in the air fryer later.
God damn it.
God damn it.
Making harpy pieces.
You pull out a villager net from Animal Crossing to catch them.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, that ends my turn.
Okay. The harpy that's currently next to you is going to fly after Xylia, so you do get an attack of opportunity against it.
Yep.
She wants to give you a hug, Xylia.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna fucking
That's
break
a
her
hit
neck.
for 8 damage. I'm gonna break her neck.
Yeah, with all that immense wizard strength that
Yeah.
you have.
Exactly.
The other harpy that is next to Keothi is going to continue attacking Keothi, seeing as she's still not entirely capable of helping herself. For an 18 and a 23.
Except it's doing baby damage.
Yeah, it's doing the saucy little baby damage. So both hits, but doesn't do a whole lot as Keothi's now awake, and the harpy's like attacking her, and Keothi's just reaching out trying to grab her by the claws.
Yes!
And so the harpy's like, "Wait a second, that's not how this works."
I see it like a big person holding a child by the head while they're trying to run towards him.
The matriarch's going to disengage and move back 40 feet and begin flying towards the rocks.
Oh, fuck no,
towards
bitch.
where the chain is attached. You can see by her flight she is severely injured. Nori, you're up.
Not today, Zerg. I'm going to Eldritch Blast her.
Okay.
Fuck yes.
Hopefully this hits.
She's like limping along in the air as she's flying.
Yeah, no.
15 does hit. How do you do this?
Oh, I don't know, man. Something super epic and cool. I'm like focused on the harpy next to Keothi, but then I see as like the matriarch disengages from Remy, and it's almost like friggin' like sniper style, like Nori, let's go, of like holding herself up so she kind of like dangles down, and it's like fucking Yu Yu Hakusho like spirit gun style. Like she just charges up this Eldritch Blast in her fingers and just like shoots it off, like straight up anime nonsense style, and like just pegs the harpy in like the back of the head. Yeah, and just like blows the.
There's a very short-lived squawk from the matriarch, and she sort of hangs in the air for a moment, as you see there's like this hole going right through her head, and then she just falls.
Yeah, can I still cast the second Eldritch Blast at the other one, or okay? So then, as I'm very awkwardly, like I've done this, but I'm also dangling, and I'm like starting to very awkwardly like start, turning because I'm on a string. So I just like, I'm like turning, but luckily I'm turning towards that other harpy that I was fighting earlier, so I'm gonna Eldritch Blast that one.
He sees her and just like ducks.
Yeah, Silas like, whoa! Oh,
she closes one eye and and her tongue is like sticking out of the corner of her mouth as she tries to line up another shot, which hits.
That's it. Yes.
With another 1d6 added to 11, and then I'm gonna bonus action Maddening Hex and add an additional 4 damage to that
Does
one.
Maddening Hex only affect unfriendlies, or is that just all creatures?
It's it's a cursed target and each creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet of
I was
it.
gonna say that's sort of mean to Keothi if you do that, but go ahead and roll that psychic damage.
No, it's not. Maddening Hex is just my charisma modifier, which is 4.
I guess maybe there's another one that also does psychic damage. I can't remember which one it is.
Yeah, no, this one it is psychic, but it's when you do so, you deal psychic damage to the cursed target and each creature of your choice. The psychic damage equals your charisma.
I'm thinking of the Hexblade ability.
Okay.
I'm used to having infinite damage on a Hexblade because they're stupid and incredibly unbalanced, but also a huge amount of fun to play.
So so 15 damage total.
Yeah, she's taking it, and she's not looking so hot as she's like trying to bring her claws back from Keothi and gets shot right in the chest.
28 damage and no spell slots used.
Technically Hex was used, but I mean.
But that's like, but I can keep using it, so.
Yeah.
When I don't lose concentration on it, it's pretty good.
Keothi's going to rage.
Reasonable, I'd be pissed too.
Yeah. She reaches up and grabs one of the hooks that she was on, pulls out one of her hand axes, and just fucking chops at the harpy next to her.
Fucking
recklessly, so she has advantage on it.
Hell yeah.
For
please don't give her a bad roll.
No, it's time for the good rolls now. Has to be.
For the love of God.
Yes.
Okay. I think that's 2 nat 20s in a row for Keothi, right?
What a fucking redemption arc.
Save. Yeah, she nat 20'd her save too.
Yeah. So that's
once the party's over, she's not fucking around.
14. So she just takes her hand axe and cleaves the harpy in half after you've just fucking after you got its attention. Yeah. And the harpy just both halves of it now bisected just begin to fall. And then she's going to move forward 10 feet. Yes. Again, she's going to take that same hand axe and she's going to yeet it at the harpy over there for a 25 to hit. As the hand axe just sticks into it. They're flying next to Zalia. There's now just a hand axe sticking out the side of this thing's rib cage, as it's like, just like, what the fuck? Now noticing Keothi's awake.
That'd be like terrifying. Like all the harpies are looking back, and there's just like this huge.
There's just
Keothi,
like one-handed using the hook.
Oh my god, that would be fucking terrifying.
I would pee my pants.
It's like you take the ice climbers and put them on steroids, and that's Keothi.
There's a little bit of like white bird poop that comes from the harpy as it's Keothi.
Especially like after this whole fight, she's just been vibing.
Yeah. Xylio, you're up.
Is the harpy looking fairly...
It's looking pretty tanked.
Okay. I'll see what this is. I'm just gonna cast Magic Missile at 2nd level.
Okay.
Which... 1, 2, 3, 4.
14.
10 damage. And it does not look good as the magic missiles pummel it.
Like, Remy, throw your bone spear. No, I'm just kidding. Yo, you don't care about that longsword, right? Just yeet it.
Can it anything as a bonus
Why
action?
would I eat it? I could just go hit it.
I'm joking.
I did anything with the glove or anything as a bonus action or no? I need to look at a bonus actions more. I have like none.
It's hard too because like
Remy's like, stop backseat paladining me.
Yeah. It's hard too because like it can't really be like bonus action spell. It's hard to like as a magic caster to get like viable.
Ideally, what I do for wizard is I'll get a spell where I can cast it as an action, but then it has an effect as a bonus action that I can use every turn. And then I have my action that I can on next turns like do my
like
cantrips or my other spells. Flaming Sphere, Melts Meteors.
Not daylight, but isn't there like a sun spell or some kind of beam?
Sunbeam?
Spell?
I'm pretty sure Sunbeam is an action to use again. In your case, this isn't necessarily useful, but magic or spiritual weapon counts as one of those as well. I think there's also like a 6th level spell that's sort of the same as magic weapon, and I can't remember the name of it at the moment. Or spiritual weapon, that is. But yeah, there's options. They're just not plentiful.
Yeah. Okay.
Melts Meteors is by far my favorite though, because you could just fucking blast multiple opponents as a bonus action, and then hit them with another spell on top of that. It does eat up spell slots like a motherfucker, though.
Can you do a level spell, though? Like, if you're doing this other spell as a bonus action, it doesn't count as casting.
You're concentrating on it already, right? So you're not casting.
So you can do whatever level spell as your action when you're doing that as your bonus action, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
I was playing a, they were a UA wizard, so they're not technically allowed now because they've passed them up. They were like, this is way too fucking strong, but it allows you to change like your damage type, and I just went with like a wizard that did nothing but radiant damage on all their spells. And it was a whole lot of fun just blasting them with fucking light meteors followed by a lightning bolt made out of light as well, just obliterating everything.
All right, Zeus.
Pretty much.
Remind me.
So very powerful as an artillery unit.
You know the thing that I can do with the gauntlet? I think you said something like, does it allows me to swap out a spell per day or something?
Yeah.
Can I do that at any point?
As an action, you can replace a spell you prepared for the day with another spell in the spell book. You may do so a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus. These uses replenish after a long rest. And once per long rest, as an action, you can prepare a spell in the gauntlet you do not otherwise know.
Okay. Sweet. Good to know. That'll do it for my turn then.
The spell must be a spell on your class's spell list and of a level that you have spell slot high enough to cast. Remy, you are up.
Okay. I'm sick of these harpies. I'm gonna climb over to the harpy Xylia, I see you're also looking very hurt. How hurt are you? Do you need me to...
I think you'll manage to finish it.
Okay. I swing.
I swing.
That is a hit. How do you finish off the last harpy?
I go over and then I look at Zai and then Zai looks at me and then I look at Zai and then Zai looks at me and I just go, okay, and then I hit it. And then as it's falling, can I try and get the axe so we don't lose the axe?
Okay, go ahead and make me a dex save to try and grab it as the harpy begins to plummet.
Ooh, I'm so good at these.
I'm waiting for the nat one.
Not quite a nat one, but you reach out to grab it, and the harpy's just like it's already like a solid 3 feet below your hand.
You just hear, no!
Keothi's like in the back as she's like racing forward. There's like a little bit of foam coming out the side of her mouth, and it just.
I stopped
She
moving
has other
quicker now.
hand axes, right? She has
I think
other hand
she has
axes,
like
right?
2 others at least.
Okay.
I don't think she's ever used them before now either, so I don't think they're like super important to her.
Just
Plus,
imagine
I'm
being
pretty sure they
super
cost like
disoriented.
2 silver a pop.
Yeah, so we can get her another one.
I'm just
Just
imagining
because we're rich doesn't mean we're not frugal.
me and Remy being super disorientated because of the damage that we took. Nori still being deaf and all looking back and seeing Keothi frothing at the mouth, just moving at rapid speed. Oh god.
Yeah.
Making the
Alright.
sounds of a rabid dog.
How long does deafness last?
You have like 3 more rounds with it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll just wait till it wears off.
18 more seconds pass by, Nori suddenly is able to hear again.
Oh! Hey!
What the
Woo!
fuck?
Yeah!
Hey, you did really good over there!
Good job, everyone! That was ridiculous. Also, we're hanging like 1,200 feet up in the air.
Yep. Okay. This time, we should just stay together as a group.
What was that finger gun thing you did?
It was pretty cool. I read it in a book once.
Bang.
You watched Blazing Saddles.
We survived. Keothi, you good?
Alright, Keothi looks good. Xylia, you and I kind of don't. So I'm going to...
Yeah, I took a talon to the
I'm like
everything.
Miley Cyrus wrecking ball, just like swinging around on the chain.
You're like that one person on the Ferris wheel that like you're looking over and they're holding on.
I'm doing like random aerial bullshit, like just like woo.
I was expecting you just to like hold on to your supports and have your like legs out in front of you and just be swinging
I'm
back.
gonna 5 points of healing Xylia and 5 points of healing myself.
All
Which I
right.
know isn't a lot, but
Keothi eventually just bulldozes past you while you're healing up.
excuse me, pardon me.
Just fucking muscling forward now, frustrated beyond belief. Spending more than
Onward.
Oh wait, no, that's not gonna work. We're not on a zip line. I'm like, can I just hold on?
Well, we gotta
No.
climb down. We gotta climb down now and loot the bodies.
No,
Fuck no.
No, that's not happening. Okay.
Some poor fisherman below is like pieces of harpy are just falling down around him.
Tritons are like, oh shit, it's raining hard.
well, no, this is a lake, so no tritons.
What? Weren't they fighting with the? Weren't there a tribe of them fighting the town?
That was the other place. It wasn't here. Remember,
That's-
we went on the boat and we went over to
That-
Crazy
yeah.
Fiend
No,
Island.
No, but
She's thinking of the merfolk, firstly.
Oh.
And the
merfolk.
The merfolk are off in the ocean. You guys are over the lake currently.
Mm.
Okay,
There's-
they're on the other side.
Ocean, town, lake.
Mhm.
Yeah. I thought they were in the lake. They're on the other side.
No,
It's
yeah.
fine. In the ocean. Okay.
Holy shit.
The lake is is like the
the-
safest place to fish, apart from I
dulcet
guess the
tones.
harpies.
The dulcet
So, maybe not
tones
so
of
much.
seagulls. Yeah, I feel safe. I hear the seagulls. I know I'm safe.
Yeah.
I don't feel safe.
You're-
Can we move?
Seagulls
Yeah, we're
mean
moving.
safety.
I fucking hate
Occasionally,
this.
as you guys are climbing, like a seagull gets like a little bit close and like looks at you, like thinking maybe it's a snack, and then realizes no, you're far too large to be a snack.
I throw
Yeah.
Cheez-Its at it.
And
You
Sally
throw
is like,
Jesus at it.
Sally
As
is
long as you
like,
don't throw chicken nuggets.
maybe it's a harpy. Firebolt.
Harpy nuggies. I rip off some of the harpy gore and feed it to the seagull.
Oh, that's how pandemics happen.
They dive after it.
Come back up
Alright.
singing.
For the duration of the rest of the climb, I will need an athletics check from each of you.
Oh, fuck me.
Can we? Remy's aura doesn't do anything for checks, right? It's just
Nope.
saving
Only
throws.
saving
Saves.
Let's
Xylia's fucking
go.
pumping.
Wait, where's
Sally
He's
wants
scared out
off
of
this
his
fucking
wits. He's
thing.
got the adrenaline going on.
Ooh,
Yo,
we're
you're
You're all
actually-
doing fine. As you approach the last maybe 300-400 feet of your climb, you begin to get a lot closer to this giant rock formation hovering in the sky. But given where the chain is currently hooked into it, it's not like it leads you up on top of the rock. It leads you right into the cliffside of it.
Oh.
And while you're not tired or too tired from your climb, you're definitely feeling a little bit spent. You're not entirely sure how, when you get to the actual rock wall, what you're going to do. You could
How
attempt to
high
maybe
up
climb
is
it.
it?
Yeah, how far?
To the top, it's maybe another 700 to 800 feet climb. And you wouldn't be able to use and you wouldn't be able to use the hooks that you have. They're not meant for that.
Would Quixote be able to carry multiple of us while climbing if she was enlarged?
If she's enlarged, it would make it harder for her to climb.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, think her fucking big hands on these tiny little handholds, if there are any.
I guess.
Doesn't she have some kind of crazy shit that lets her carry like nonsense amount?
Yeah, so she could carry maybe one of you, but not multiple of you.
Well, yeah.
One at a time.
I was thinking more so for the enlarged, just because of the
What's her carrying? What's her carrying capacity?
the strength stuff.
Uh,
that it gives.
I thought it was.
She actually has it
something-
written down on her sheet.
I
Her
thought it
carrying
was something
capacity
nonsense.
is 960 pounds.
Yeah, that's much
but
more.
you have to
than
Yeah,
think
but
of
she
the
already-
logistics of it. Like,
Yeah.
how is she going to put two of you on her back?
We just one of us shimmies down into her backpack area, like between the
It's-
backpack and her back, with our legs sticking on the straps, holding around her neck, and the other one koalas onto the front.
While,
If you did that,
while
then
she's
you
trying to
can't miss the
climb.
trip.
Yeah. Excuse me?
Remy can hold on like a baby monkey on the stomach, and then me and Nori will take a leg each.
While she's trying to climb?
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Like a baby monkey.
Yeah, well, how they hold onto their mommies like
You,
around
you
their-
might not remember, but Aurelia did say that there was somewhere that, like, the reason why she chose this chain in particular was because she thought there was somewhere that the harpies were coming from within the actual
We'll look for
cliffside.
an entrance.
Okay.
That's what I'm
Is
thinking.
there like a ledge when we get to the edge of this chain where we could like be resting, or
Not like big enough
Okay.
to rest, no. but
I would like to suggest we take a short rest.
just dangling.
Yeah, well, I mean, right? Like I mean, especially if we're going to go into a cave of potentially more harpies. I would love to get my spell slots back personally, but that's just a personal, and we could heal. We could use some of our dice.
Okay.
Whatever
I will say there'll be a check involved with like seeing if you're actually
Yeah.
comfortable enough to rest, because you will be dangling
several thousand feet up
Then
in the
maybe
air.
we find the entrance to the cave and rest at the very entrance.
Yeah,
yeah. Kind of a
I
suggestion.
think that's a better idea, because either way, if there's going to be harpies at the very entrance of the cave, they're probably going to fly out and find us on here, where we are at a severe disadvantage anyway.
Okay.
So I think going to the entrance first.
How do we
good.
feel about that? I'm just doing a group check.
I mean, you are. I get aside from healing, I get nothing out of a short rest. So, but I mean,
Xylia and I get all my spells. Xylia gets half his level.
But that's the thing. You guys are like pretty much our offense. So like, of course, I'm gonna be down for a short rest.
Almost all out.
Also, we could play some Buno, so you get a Buno match.
Yeah, let's try
I'm gonna completely ruin the stealth aspect by practicing my bagpipes. I will not be doing that.
So I guess, can we get up to the edge of the end of the chain and look around for entrance to harpies?
But I find it a bit difficult to actually look for things once you're at the edge of it, because you're going to be sort of flush with the rock wall.
So can we look for things as we are approaching?
Yes. So you can go ahead and make me either a perception or investigation check.
I'm gonna guide myself. Wait, is guidance is
yes, you will lose hex if you.
Oh, never mind. I'm not going to guide myself. And what is it? Investigation or perception?
Yeah.
Yo.
Xylia is too distracted by the fact that there's about 4,000 feet of air between him and the water below.
I don't like air or water.
Me too. I'm too busy doing more aerial stuff. I'm trying to look at it by dangling upside down and searching.
Maybe this will be a better angle.
What about Keothi?
I can also roll Keothi.
I just want to see if it's 3 clowns and a Remy, or if it's yay! 3 clowns,
and a Remy. Remy, you're the only one who notices that there is a small, roughly humanoid-sized hole in the cliff face, maybe about 120 feet from the chain, that you think might be a bit more than simply a divot in the rock face.
It's a manhole.
Guys, I think I found it.
Time to climb into that man.
Hold on.
Ridiculous.
These are not considered fiends correctly.
No, they are monstrosities.
All right.
They bitches. Honestly, they were one of the most annoying creatures to fucking fight.
That's what the harpies were singing. What is this beautiful song? Oh, I'm happy that we were able to bring our covered wagon.
How about this? Divine sense won't work, but as we get closer, can I just, I don't know, do like a perception or something to like see if I can hear anything coming from within that?
Yes, I'd say at disadvantage given the wind, but yes.
It's worth a try.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. It's windy.
Remy, I've been keeping your clown makeup warm this whole time. So you can join us as another clown. Come join the clown party. You did. No, that's what I meant. Like, you did really well, and then we all returned to clown at some point, I guess.
Return to monkey.
Yeah, but return to clown this time.
I'm just a fish. What do you want from me? I've been doing my best.
We want you to be able to hear things out of water.
Yo, you're doing better than any of us. So.
It's windy!
Right, sorry, I forgot that's something you don't need to contend with
Half of
underwater.
that wind is because Nori's over here doing fucking aggro yoga.
Half of it is just because you are constantly in the background hearing, I want to swing from a chandelier. As Nori is just fucking nonsense.
Alright, well, as you approach the actual rock wall, I will need an athletics check to actually climb along said wall to
The rock lobster.
Yes.
I might be doing flips and everything. Get ready for the nat 20.
So, question, would it be wise before...
Okay.
Sorry, Brian, what?
I was gonna say before everyone started rolling.
It glitched. There's meant to be a 0 after it.
Uh-huh.
if they're climbing up the rock face and like
Like a lateral move, but yeah.
oh,
Like a
it's
shimmy.
lateral, never mind. I was gonna say if I stay dangling and then somebody falls, I can try and catch them, but if
No,
we're going laterally, that's
yeah.
not gonna work. Never mind. I'm just gonna do my athletics check now.
All right. Everybody's doing fine until Xylia, about middle of the pack, slips suddenly on one of the rocks. And Xylia, I will need you to make a dex save to catch yourself.
Is he within 10 feet of me? I would hope so.
10 feet, yes.
Add 1.
Add 1 on a dex save.
Yes.
10.
Oh, 10. You do manage to grab the ledge just barely. Your finger slips for a moment, and then suddenly there's this flip of like divine interference as your finger catches like this tiny pebble that's actually in the wall itself.
Saved your
Holy
life.
shit. Yeah, I remember it's like, I saved your life. I'm like, it's the glove.
Just push him up.
Oh god, that would have been an interesting rest of the session.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Hey, at least you have Featherfall. You would have just fallen 3,000 or so feet before
How many
just
feet do
slowly
you
drifting.
fall in
there
it?
is
How many
a-
feet do you fall in an action?
In one round, you fall 500 feet.
There is a very good
Can I-
reason I kept one level 1 spell slot.
Can
Just in
I, Can I just take a singular round to no. I'm gonna risk it for a biscuit. Never mind, I'm all good. No, I was debating on using my Rod of the Pact Keeper to get a spell slot back so I could Thunderstep if I needed to.
Yeah, Thunderstep, and then the rest of us just get damaged.
Better than me falling. I could wait until I'm out of the range of like hitting you guys and then just boop up or boop over. I don't know, man.
Well, once we get to like a certain point, right?
But Thunderstep has a range of 90 feet. You would never get back up in time.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, is it only 90? Oh,
I didn't mean to hit
The
that.
sound can be heard 300 feet.
300 feet, but it's only 90 feet. Okay.
You teleport up to 30 feet.
I didn't mean
That's
to hit
Misty
that.
Step. That's
I was
only.
looking at the
Okay.
that is something that
Any-
Remy can do, but I was trying to read it and I accidentally clicked it.
You eventually all filter in.
Yay.
To the map that.
The manhole?
Zali is just stressed at this point.
I need to
That
read
is
it.
highly not stressed though. I mean,
Looks like none of my maps saved.
I mean, he
There's
almost
no-
just fell to his death.
Can we take a short
Yeah.
rest here in the manhole?
Yes. Give me a second.
you can thank God moms for that one.
I just meant if you need to rebuild the map, then we could roll like our dice for whatever, if that's cool or no.
No, because the manhole doesn't.
Okay.
It's not just like.
Mm.
It's not like a tunnel or anything.
It's like an entire thing.
Yep. I love it when Roll20 seems to like. I don't know, like loads up a backup of my game instead of what I've like recently done.
Mm.
It's very dope. I really enjoy it. There we go. That's the one I'm looking for.
You know, out of curiosity, what would it, you know, if I had have fallen,
Yeah.
like realistically, through normal means, there would have been no way for me to survive.
Without Featherfall, yeah. You're right.
Well, even because I only had one cast of Featherfall.
Yeah, so you wait until you're only like a few hundred feet over and then you cast it. So you have what, 500 feet of falling for Featherfall?
Surely that'd have
600
required a kind of check as well, though.
Possibly.
What if? Yeah, no, yeah, sure.
Your allies could have also attempted to grab you, if need be, at the risk of themselves.
Yeah, fucking hell, that's terrifying. I might have had to use the fucking level 9 wish early. I wish to go back in time. Oh.
Why we had to stick together as a group.
Yeah.
That one sometimes matters.
Out of curiosity, what would have been the fail? 9?
Yeah. So the DC was 10.
You needed 10 to pass. Wow.
Ah.
I made it fairly easy.
Thank God for the glove.
You son of a bitch.
Stupid dick. Next time she's not gonna fucking remember to
Yeah.
got that.
Ay, ay, ay.
Okay.
Goddamn.
So it's not in my archive pages. Wanna swing from a chandelier. Goes there. Big.
Just thinking of all the different fucking scenarios. Holy shit.
Yay.
If I'd reduced myself, would I have just plopped into the lake?
Yeah, you would have been swimming in the lake.
Ay, ay, ay.
Okay. Oh fuck, that's true. The dynamic lighting's a thing too. Ugh. Pain.
It's fine. We're playing Buno. Let's go. I challenge Nori.
Huzzah!
Everybody roll a d20. Whoever gets the middle number wins.
That only works when you have 3 people.
Middle number.
Is it slash roll?
R.
slash R.
It's slash R.
I guess Bran ain't winning.
No.
I guess
Remy
Remy won
won.
because it's the middle number.
Yeah.
This time, whoever gets a number divisible by 3.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys
Right.
both did. So you guys, I guess both. There's 2 winners this round.
Yeah.
Nori, you're not doing too hot.
No.
Wait, did I just beat Nori and Buno?
You did.
You did it. Congrats.
Bucket list, life goal achieved, achievement unlocked. Though for some reason the PlayStation achievement noise plays ominously from the cave.
Savage's
Platinum
way of
trophy acquired.
Savage's way of communicating with his followers is the
It's PlayStation achievement
achievement symbol.
Oh my gosh.
This time, roll a D100, and whoever lands on a number divisible by 10. Oh, we all died.
No, that's...
Well, I mean, we all lose.
We all died!
Shit.
Oh no! I don't know what kind
We
of
really
Buno
have some
game you're
high
playing.
stakes Budo going on. Okay.
Yeah, whoever loses gets pushed out of the main.
Yeah, whoever has to jump.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, God.
Roll a d20 and whoever gets a prime number.
Okay, you're gonna have to do this, and I... Oh,
Me!
fuck, that is a prime number. That's not.
You did make roll 20 though.
True.
I mean, according to Final Fantasy 14, 1 is not a problem.
The critically acclaimed MMO?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's the critically acclaimed expansion, Heaven's Word.
Also the MMO.
2's a prime number too, right?
Yeah.
It's a prime number, I believe.
Damn, I'm the
Yeah.
only loser?
I hate that you guys are doing math because I don't know math. I don't even
I
know
hate you guys for being
grade
smart.
school math.
No,
I'm an art major. I
Okay,
knew math when I was in school, and then it just.
now we do a d20 plus 6 minus 8, and whoever gets a... If someone gets a 7, you win at life.
First roll was that.
Oh, shit.
we both got close.
Hold on, wait.
Damn.
Roll d20 plus 6.
Sorry, good. If you get a 7
8.
now. Oh.
Oh no! -1.
Oh.
Yo, I love the fact that this is
in
what
fact 7.
I love the fact that this is what Buno fucking is. Is it's
It's
just
just
like
random shit.
stupid, arbitrary nonsense. Oh, it's so good.
Whoever comes up with the deepest bullshit wins.
Ooh, good thing we're on this
God.
tiny ledge.
Oh my god, I couldn't even see it.
Can we see into the cave?
Yeah, the opening's like right over here.
Oh, okay. We're on a ledge into the opening.
Yeah, you guys have like about maybe 2 or 3 feet of foot space before the opening to the cave.
Holy
So like that, the ledge
shit.
you're on right now is not 5 feet.
Can you? Oh, you don't have. Have you brought your familiar back ever at any point?
Me?
Yeah.
No. Wait,
Bummer.
I did. Didn't I? Wait.
I feel like at some point you did. I just can't remember when it happened and if it died after you brought it back.
Well, I know I did the octopus and it got evaporated. But then oh, I did the rat. Cuz
You have a rat now?
Well, yeah, cuz I put him in the bag of holding for a while. Remember?
You don't have a rat then.
Oh no.
Didn't I just dangle him in? Wait, did I drop him
Oh, is that? Did you keep him in there, or did you just?
I don't
shove
think
him?
we would have kept him in there. We just
Okay.
Mission Impossible dangled him in for a moment.
Okay.
Yeah, because I wanted to see if I could see it inside the bag of holding.
It was just
I remember
darkness.
that.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
It was nothingness.
Can you have familiar of many names? Go check out that whole.
How do you remember the sequence of names anymore? It's been so long.
It's in my
Yes.
other notebook.
My rat
I know it was
Sir
Kevin at some
Squidward the
point.
Fourth will
Oh, now his name is Squidward the Fourth.
Okay.
Sir Squidward the Fourth. Yeah, he'll
Says-
go check out the hole.
All right. You have your rat. He should be controllable by you. Oh no, wait. Why do I have it as Nori? Wait, does Nori have the rat?
No, I have the.
rat.
I don't have the rat. I have the
Celestial
unicorn
bunny
bunny.
thing.
I have the unicorn
Right.
bunny.
So is it down? I'm going.
No. Up.
Okay, I can't see shit. There we go. I see. Is that a person?
Yeah, the first thing you notice is a nest made out of what appears to be twigs, animal bones, and a little bit of like rotted human clothing. And there's a corpse lying on the side of it that looks like it's been mostly picked clean.
I see dead people.
I
Does
mean,
the rat have dark vision? No, rats.
I don't think so. No. Yeah,
Oh no,
dead.
they do. They have 30 feet.
Oh, Pog. Light it up, baby.
Yep.
I see more dead people. Fuck.
Yep. You would see another nest followed by a few more corpses.
Are they human
These
corpses?
ones.
oh,
No.
it's Kevin the Raven to Rick the Raven.
Yep.
Got that part.
The owl is something else. The corpses that you come across there, as well as the last one that appears to be on yet another nest full of moldy clothes, are of a greenish hue, as best you can tell. Possibly goblins, maybe orcs, if they were really small.
Are they small, or can I not tell?
You can make me an investigation check, or probably more a medicine check.
Okay. Nope, I have no idea.
Yeah, you're not sure. They're very deformed, and the majority of their features have been torn away by presumably harpies feasting on them.
What?
Deformed, dead, green humanoids. Do you want me to go further?
I mean, yeah, I'd say go in and check and make sure that there's nothing super close that's gonna, like, come eat us first.
Okay, I'll try and go through this little door. How far could I go? 60 feet away from me?
I think up to
Further
100
than that.
feet.
Oh, 100 feet. Easy. God, sorry, it's really lagging bad in this place. So I can't do too much. Oh, God. Tunnels.
Yep. It appears to be a staircase headed first one way and then a landing and going up even further. As best you can tell, there appears to be a collapsed exit that way.
But no harpies.
I zap my rat back.
All right. Well,
Dragon.
before you do, as your rat enters that area,
I'm serious, but I'm not kidding.
Your rat would see a bunch of weapons just sort of haphazardly strewn about, of varying conditions, as well as piles of gold spread throughout one side of the sort of cavern.
It's fucking small.
Towards the middle of the chamber, there's just a not large by your standards of dragons, but maybe about 15-foot long dragon from snout to tail, of a color that you don't recognize in dragons. It almost appears yellow in coloration.
It's a pee-pee dragon.
Piss dragon.
With what appear to be like rather than like normal reptilian scales, they're almost like fish scales.
Piss fish.
It's a piss fish. The piss fish dragon.
It's not intimidating at all anymore. This is fine. We can take a short rest.
We're all 4 years old.
Clearly.
Yes. Piss fish dragon is on the loose. Got in the gold. That is now the name of my rat, by the way. It is no longer called Sir Squig with the fourth. It is now Piss Fish Dragon. I've decided.
We good?
Yeah.
We're not gonna piss ourselves.
Nope.
It depends on what happens as you continue to describe this.
Well, yeah, also...
I don't know why, but you guys know that song Cat Scratch Fever?
Piss fish dragon.
For me, it was like big fish, little fish, piss fish dragon.
That's what my brain went to, was Cat Scratch Fever, piss fish.
Calm down, dragon. No need to get pissy about it.
Wait, so did I manage to zap back piss fish dragon, or did
the other piss fish dragon see piss
obliterate my piss fish dragon?
No, you zapped him back.
Okay, sweet.
The dragon appeared to just be laying there, sleeping, maybe. It didn't seem too perturbed by the rat wandering in. You would also notice that the back of this area is completely wide open, like this large cave that seems to overlook the entire lake beneath it. And you can see what appears to be some sort of electronic equipment set up against the far back of the cave. Towards the middle of it as well, there is also this sort of large metal box.
Does the equipment look similar to what was in Storm Seeker's lair?
It looks like a bunch of gear doing computers, but like that's where the similarity sort of ends.
Is the size of this dragon closer to the size of like true dragon size?
No,
not true dragon. Sorry, the non-true dragon.
Yes.
The one, okay. And did we learn at some point that all of the non-true dragons are like dicks or something? Wasn't it something like they're all?
No, just less intelligent than the true dragons.
Okay. And we've never seen one
early on.
You've never seen a non-true dragon at this point. You saw the green wormling, but it was dead.
Okay.
When we told them that there might be a green dragon, they were all just like, don't even start to like fuck with the idea of going deal with that.
What I was saying too before you guys got lost on the fish scales part was the fact that it also appeared to have like this greenish tinge to its crest and belly, as well as these sort of fin-like structures that run up the back of its neck.
It's like an aqua dragon, like a goldfish dragon.
Remy know of anything of that description? Provided Xylia would tell me.
Provided Xylia could tell you, sure, he can explain it. You can make me a nature check.
Pissfish dragon, scales, scaly spines up the back, weird green tinge.
You're not sure. You've heard tell that there are some more aquatic dragons, but this doesn't quite ring a bell when he says it's yellow and green.
Would, by any chance at all on Earth, Xylia know anything about relationships between harpies and dragons? If there's such thing?
You can make me a history check.
Okay.
You've never heard of anything of the sort.
Would I even know if, like, they'd just be... I assume there'd just be nothing, because it doesn't seem very common. So, rest?
Yeah.
To be very, very quiet.
You can't rest on this ledge, but if you moved into the next room, you could.
With the nests?
Yep.
Well, there's 3 nests and there's 4 of us. I can coop up with Keothi in one of them and hope for the best.
I didn't say you had to go in the nests.
Well, it seems like the comfiest place.
We have to now.
Ooh, Nori, do you have the tiny hut thing? I know it'd be a spell slot to use it, but it would keep us.
No, it's a ritual.
What's that?
Oh, true.
What's that?
It's a ritual, so she doesn't have to cast it as a.
Yeah. Is it Lehman's tiny hut? I think it's called.
Mm-hmm.
You have that?
Yep, I do.
That would keep us fairly well hidden, right?
I could make it kind of look rocky, I guess. Like, put it up against some other rocks and give it like a little bit of a, I don't know.
Just give one
rock
of the
color exterior.
Give one of the nests an igloo-like dome.
Regardless of camouflage, nothing can get into it if you don't want it to get in.
Yeah.
Basically indestructible. So
definitely seems safer.
At worst, the dragon comes and pokes at the hut for a bit and wonders what the fuck's going on.
Nori's just like, no.
Until the dragon's like, yeah, bitch, and then dispels magic, and then we all cry.
No, you're used to dragons in my modern campaign. Dragons aren't typically that powerful. They don't have innate spellcasting.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, just
I can do that. Let's tiny hut it up.
Okay. Let's do it. I assume so. We're just taking a short rest, right?
Yeah.
It is like at this point maybe noon. So it'd be a bit early for a long rest. You could, but you'd wake up in the middle of the night.
A short rest should be fine.
Go to sleep in the middle of a dragon's den rather than just rest.
Also true.
So what do we get for a short rest again? It is, we could use up to the 66 for heal.
Your dice.
You can use however many hit dice you have.
Yeah. So yeah, for you it'd be 66. Could
Plus your
I?
font mod.
Is Leomund's a concentration spell?
No. But it is concentration to
Ritual cast it.
Actually, it might not be.
I don't
think it is.
No, I don't think it is.
Okay.
It's been a while since I've had that spell on a class, but I don't think it's concentration.
No, the spell itself definitely isn't. It's whether or not it takes concentration to ritually cast a spell.
I don't think.
Because if you take damage while casting a spell that takes multiple turns, you can lose concentration on casting it. Zalia over here trying to replenish his entire health pool and just losing all of it.
Yup. It's fine though. So I used 4 out of 6, so I have 2.
Are you guys actually going to move into the room, or are you going to sit on the ledge?
It does say concentration is required when casting any spell, including a ritual version, for longer than one action.
Oh, so there you go. You would lose concentration on hits.
Right? That's fine. I mean, at this point, it's fine because I'm going to get my spell slots back anyways, so...
I will say you cannot take the short rest on the ledge. You do have to move in.
Yeah, we'll move in.
Yeah. Okay.
It's up to you as to whether or not you want to cast Tiny Hut or not.
How many spell slots do I get back as a wizard?
Half your wizard spell, is it rounded up or down?
Half my wizard level.
You're half your wizard level in spell levels, so you could get like one and 1, 2, or 1 level 3, or 3 level 1s. I'm assuming Keothi will follow you in. Keothi won't be able to see inside, though, as it is dark.
It's fine, I'll hold her hand.
Also, Xylia technically can't see, but because Rad is giving him the vision, he's pretending to be able to see.
No, I can because I switched up my
the transmitter.
Oh, yes, right.
Stone.
Only Remy's out now.
Also, can I be cheeky and use the gauntlet thing to replace a spell?
Yep.
What was that one that you said that I should use, and can I use it?
Which?
The meteor thing.
Mouth's minute meteor?
Yeah, what level is that?
No, I didn't want to roll that. I'm lagging so bad on this Roll20 map.
Yeah, it's a laggy one.
Here, I got an idea. Typically, if there's lag, it's because Explorer mode's on. Is that better?
It's still the same. Melf's Minute Meteors.
Minute, but yes.
God, I really wish this was fucking different. Holy shit.
Need. I don't even know where the nest is because I can't move. Oh, there's. Is it up and to the right that we went? Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, it's a level 3 spell.
Yes.
So what does this do? Sorry, let me.
After I get the hut up, can I ritually cast Detect Magic?
Sure.
Okay. Is there anything magical within however many feet?
Not as far as you can tell. I will say if you do that, though, you wouldn't be able to benefit from a short rest because you'd spend the first 10 minutes of the short rest just casting Tiny Hut and then another 10 minutes casting Detect Magic, which means
but we got some time. The dragon's sleeping, right? You guys mind if I do a little like checking about stuff?
You good?
I feel like that's not a huge deal. So it'll be a little longer than a normal short rest. Because I don't know if you guys are cool with this, but I was thinking about casting like after we have our short rest, while the hut's still up, I would also like to cast Augury.
Okay.
And ask what happens if we wake up the dragon in the other room.
Augury is like a wheel or woe, isn't it?
Yeah. So it says a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. The DM chooses from the following possible omens: wheel for good results, woe for bad results. Wheel and woe for both good and bad results. Nothing for results that aren't especially good or bad.
Okay.
Also, does the gauntlet, did it also allow me to have one extra spell active, like selected for the day?
Technically, yes, if you use it at the beginning of the day.
Oh, okay. So I can't use it. I couldn't use it now.
Well, no, like you can. So you have the deep learning, which once per long rest you can, as an action, prepare a spell in the gauntlet, which you wouldn't otherwise know. And you can cast that spell within the next 10 minutes. Whereas spell draw allows you to replace a spell you've prepared for the day with another one in your spell book.
I see. Okay. I'll do that then. I'll do that one since I wouldn't just have to cast it within 10 minutes. And I will take Mel's Minute Meteors instead of Lightning
But
Bolt for now.
Do you know Mel's Minute Meteors?
No, what I need to
You need
know
to know
as
it
well.
in order to just replace it. The deep learning one, which is active for 10 minutes, is only is for spells that you don't necessarily know.
Okay, could I use that like just before going into what I would expect to be a battle?
Yeah, if you're not caught by surprise, I guess.
Okay.
Otherwise, Nori, you cast Augury, and it doesn't look like Tiny Hut has anything that like mutes sound. So I will need each of you to make me a stealth check to like remain quiet while you're doing all this. If you are trying to not wake up the dragon, of course.
What are we doing? Are we going?
Stealth checks as you're taking your short rest to make sure that you don't make loud noises.
Oh, okay.
Shit. Okay.
I'm gonna guide myself.
Okay.
25.
I guess I also need to do Keothi.
Oh,
Sleight of hand.
But it's still
It's the same bonus.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
It's the same number regardless.
Keothi sits down in the nest and just makes this loud crunching sound as she like caves in somebody's rib cage.
It's my rib cage, and I yelled.
Remy just clanking around in his armor, just clank, 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 clank.
Better fucking hope this ogre says it's okay to wake this dragon up.
And you can hear a bit of a rumbling growl come from upstairs, but that's about it. As for the augury results, Nori, you get wheel and woe.
Probably because it's like, if you wake it up and defeat it, you'll get all of its shit. So it's good, but it's also bad. Or some nonsense like that.
But you could die.
Yeah. I mean, that's all I got, guys. That's all I could think about.
I mean, it's gonna be a case of fighting it.
Probably.
We have to get through. We're gonna have to climb. We're gonna have to infiltrate the entire place.
Daya made a face when you said that.
I mean, we've spoken to true dragons before, and this one you said is a little different. So maybe.
No, this one's not a true dragon.
I know that. I'm just saying.
It's also the fact that the true dragons have had like express wishes from literal gods to be nice to us. Whereas this one's sitting over a pile of gold, and we are infiltrating its space, and we've already been attacked by defensive harpies.
So here's a thought. Okay, I know it took a lot for us to go up here, and I'm not saying that this is the option we should take, but the option to just turn around and go back and just be like, it wasn't harpies, it was a dragon, can't get through, sorry, is like, that is something that we could do. if we don't want to confront a dragon.
I feel like we've kind of come too far for that now. Personally.
I just have been in like a real fighting frenzy, so I'm really biased right now because I'm like, I want to go shoot some more spells at things.
Not everyone has an OP build like you, okay?
Listen, you're pretty OP. You use some hella good damage.
Against certain types.
No. You did good damage anyway.
When I hit.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
have
a
like the
given.
range. Like Nori's got melee, she's got healing, she's got range. She's like very
Yeah.
jack of all
Versatile.
trades. Remy is very specific. I'm gonna follow you guys wherever you want to go.
Well, we can also come up with a plan too. I mean, listen, Keothi's very, very unga bunga. Keothi does a lot when I enlarge her, usually in terms of damage.
Can you even enlarge her in this
Could
case?
Keothi grapple a dragon if she's enlarged? Or this dragon? Since
No,
it's
You could grapple this one without being enlarged.
Oh, damn.
15 foot
This is a
from
small
snout
one.
to tail doesn't seem that
It's not super
large.
big.
I mean,
might have
in
some-
terms of like animals, that's still pretty big, but for dragons, it's pretty
Yeah.
small.
But like, I think that the huge shark that we fought, I'm pretty sure that was bigger.
Was bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could we intimidate this
Well-
dragon?
Well, here's my fear
Yo, little
is that what
piss
if
fish.
it's just the baby and there's a bigger one deeper in? That's always a possibility.
Well, then I have Featherfall.
Yeah.
I can target up to 5 people with it.
We all just eat ourselves out.
If we're going, Remy is gonna follow his friends into death if that's what it takes. But
Do we want to risk it for a
I mean,
biscuit
here's the
and
thing as
take
well.
a long rest here so that everybody's up to like everything's all good Gucci, and then go in and just be like, rah!
We could.
Or do we want to
Remy's-
diplomatically?
Well, here's the
I was gonna say,
I will say, Xylia. Actually, I'll let you do an intelligence check real quick.
I was gonna say as
Xylia
well.
does speak Draconic. Should it be able to speak? I don't know.
What? I don't.
Don't you speak
Draconic.
Draconic? Oh, never
Hell
mind.
no! I wish I
Xylia,
did.
you can, if you want, you can make me an intelligence check to discern something that you would have seen.
I shall. Intelligence. I am very smart. Kind of.
Nope, that's not high enough. Unfortunately.
Well, I was gonna say, if we take a long rest, the harpies. The people in the village said that the harpies usually come out at night, right? I don't think I'm mistaken about that. Like they.
No.
I don't.
No?
Yeah,
Was that
I
the
don't
demons?
think so.
That was the
I think that was
demons.
the demons.
Oh, never mind then.
Harpies are not nocturnal.
Are dragons considered animals?
No, they're dragons.
We do have to. Would we be at an advantage or disadvantage if we were fighting in the daytime or nighttime?
I think
I don't
so.
think you know nearly enough about a dragon's physiology.
Yeah.
It's more so. I'm also
That's
worried
up
about.
to us and what we can see.
I'm also worried about extra things coming. Like, I think we could probably take on the dragon, but it's whether or not we're gonna have to contend with 4 fucking harpies again next to it, singing to us and trying to incapacitate
I
us.
feel like
'cause,
we may have murdered all the harpies. I'm feeling pretty confident about that, but
I mean, looking at the nests. Looking at the nests, does it look like
Well,
it'd be one
how
per
many-
harpy, or like are the nests pretty big?
They're fairly large, but you don't think like at most maybe 2 harpies per nest.
Okay.
and there were what, like 6 normal harpies and 1 matriarch, so or something around
4.
that.
4
Sorry,
and 1
four
matriarch.
normal.
Which could be
So-
2 per nest, and the matriarch was obviously.
I don't know. I'm
bigger.
kind of with that though. It might not be the harpies, but there could just be again like another dragon or something like
Well,
that.
what we could do is, if we plan on going anyway, we can try go stealthy, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, and we fight anyway.
What if
You can try.
What if we long rest and you have the rat formerly known as Handsome Squidward III, like kind of keep an eye out from a distance, and it could also maybe like do a little bit of like rat recon while we're resting.
Ratcon.
Yeah.
Ratcon. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, I'm down.
What were you
I would
thinking,
rather do a long
I mean,
rest.
yeah, I'm fine with that because Remy doesn't have much left in terms of spell slots, and I don't get anything back on a short rest except HP.
Let's do
Maybe
it.
we
Let's do a
long
one.
rest, we recon it, we have the rat recon while we long rest, and then when we're done, do we want to maybe try and go in and be diplomatic, and then if it's a dick to us, then we just like fuck it up?
Do
I would
any of
always
us
go.
speak Draconic?
One of us, I could ritually cast comprehend languages, which where you wouldn't be able to speak it, but you could understand them.
Yeah, but it wouldn't do any good if it
Yeah.
can't understand us.
The only saving grace would be like if it somehow speaks like primordial instead, which I highly doubt. I mean, here's the thing: Remy is always going to want to do diplomacy first, if at all possible. I'd like to not kill a creature unless it's, going to be aggressive towards us.
I still think casting comprehend languages is good, just because then we could at least just understand what the fuck it's saying.
Before we go.
That's what I was saying. So we can ritually cast that. It's not an animal, unfortunately, so I can't use speak with animals.
Well, if Xylia has the gauntlet, can he switch out and take something like tongues?
He could.
I'm sorry, that is so meta because Remy wouldn't know
Well,
that.
you'd know that. I mean, if it's
Well,
something
I think
can
more
do, I'd
more
discuss
like
it, but...
more like Xylia would technically know that would be available to him.
Yes, I would say Xylia would know that'd be available to him, but Bran, the player, does not.
Yeah, so it's
how
we're just
how
helping.
long does tongues last?
I feel better.
Like an hour, I think.
Yeah, I could do that. I could, yeah.
Tongues lasts 1 hour.
Can do that.
You
in the
guys,
morning.
That's the creature you touch the ability to understand any spoken language it hears. Moreover, when the target speaks, any creature that knows at least one language can hear the target and understand it.
Oh, so we would. So if he does that, then I wouldn't need to do comprehend languages, right? Because he would already.
Exactly.
Tongues is like the superior.
Yeah.
Like
it also doesn't require concentration.
So
yeah, I can
that
do
might be good. Okay.
Let's do a long
Are
rest.
you the
Let's
most
recuperate.
Are you the most charismatic? Is it only yourself that you can cast it on?
No, it's a creature you touch.
I know I'm not the most. My charisma's not.
Let Nori do the
is,
talking.
but she is also nonsense. So like, I wouldn't like it if you guys were like, nah, dog. That also makes sense because you know.
I have decent like deception persuasion.
Yeah, mine's a +7.
Okay, I mean it's not that good, but it's good. I have a 4.
So just something to throw out, but also like gaming wise, I understand like maybe like the players, like the characters themselves would maybe not be like, yeah, let's have Nori talk to the dragon. So whatever floats your guys, let's go.
Can I only cast tongues once on one target if it's not concentration?
If you're getting it via Vox's gauntlet and you don't otherwise know it, yes. Because you can only do it once per long rest, and once the spell is cast, it disappears from the gauntlet.
Keep that in mind.
Okay.
Wait, it disappears along with the gauntlet?
No, from
no, fuck no.
Well, I didn't know if it was like. I didn't know if that was like the.
Forever.
Does the gauntlet have like that single use thing? Like
yes, which is considerably more powerful than getting a single spell.
Okay, yeah, I was just making sure. Sorry, that's what I was worried about.
Does this mean I can reset my die as well if we're doing a long rest? My healing die.
You get up to half. You get up to half of them back.
So you
well, you have 6. You can only get 3 after a long rest.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Let me get back my healing lights. Beep 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 beep. And my armor of Agathis. Beep 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 beep.
So if I had 6 dice and I used 2, I could get both of those back, or just the 1?
It's half the total hit dice. Half your total hit dice.
My question is, would we have used them just now?
Yes,
if we're doing a long rest?
You only came up with this idea after your short rest.
We definitively made the choice to short rest.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay, fair.
I'm down for whoever, whether it's Nori or Xylia, getting it because as much as Nori is nonsense, I've seen her work her charisma magic in strange and ways before. At the same time, Remy also still would probably feel a little bit more comfortable if Xylee got it, but he'll leave it up to the charisma folks.
Kitty bongos. Bongo kitty. He's ready to cry. All right, so long rests. Are you guys standing watch at any point, or are you just?
Yeah, I'm sure we'll take whatever.
And take watches inside the hut, right? The huddle.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, who's up first?
I'll go first.
I'll go second.
I'll go
Okay.
last and guide
All right.
myself.
Fair enough. No need for guidance, but Nori, on your last watch, you can hear the sounds of coins jingling coming from upstairs. A fairly large amount of coins jingling, followed by wing beats.
Quick, now's the chance.
Away
Yes.
after our short rest is done,
After, like, towards the end of your long rest, yes.
where it would be okay for me to wake everybody up and we wouldn't not get the benefit.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I think he's going away, and I'll whisper real quiet.
Okay, let's go.
Well,
and fucking
maybe-
quickly.
Maybe you send your rat. Maybe you send your rat over there.
Pissfish, go. I send Pissfish.
All right.
is that a name change overnight?
Pissfish enters, and the dragon is missing.
Yo,
You would
Yeah.
also notice that it is now dark out.
Is there also still a lot of gold on the ground?
There's still a pretty decent amount of gold on the ground, yep.
Yep, dragon's gone and there's a lot of money. Can we go? I get my bag of holding.
Right? I was gonna say we have a bag of holding, right?
Yep.
Maybe we wait. Let's wait a little bit for like the dragon to be out of earshot range. I don't know how far away dragons can hear, but I feel like that's a good idea. I feel like we wait a bit until he's out, and then maybe we like detect magic to make sure there's no like traps.
Well, I'll start ritual casting detect magic. It takes 10 minutes and we can move then.
Yeah, or maybe should I? Well, yeah, and then we should also like just check for traps in general. Maybe I think that's probably good. Right? We know dragons like things
Or do you
and
want to
keeping things.
detect magic? Do you have detect magic?
I can ritually cast it. Yeah.
Yeah, I can check for traps then if you like.
Okay, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna ritually cast detect magic and like kind of just poke around the corner of the room. I'm not. No, let's not. We're not jingling any coins. We ain't doing nothing yet. Like we just.
Well, are you actually ritually casting it before you go there, or are you waiting? Or are you walking in there after ritual, and then ritually casting?
I'm like out right because I keep it for a period of time, right?
Yeah.
It's like 10 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So before we even go near, I'm like ritually casting it.
Okay. Well, move yourself to where you're going to be casting it.
Right where I'm at right now.
Okay. So as you're ritually casting it, you Pissfish, the rat, hears wing beats, and the dragon reemerges into the cave, holding what appears to be some large fish in its jaws.
Yo, good thing we didn't fucking go in there, fam.
Pissfish freezes just still.
The dragon starts eating the fish directly in front of Pissfish, and you can see one of its eyes just slowly turns towards Pissfish and like frowns slightly
It's
before
just
going back to eating its food.
Yep, just the rat. You know how rats be up in these floating.
Is it daytime, nighttime?
Nighttime.
Okay, does
Daytime.
Pissfish notice anything else in the room or anything else about the dragon that it didn't quite get like an up close and personal view before?
The dragon's now wet, but that's about it.
The dragon's
Can't do like
wet now.
an investigation check or anything, or like looking around.
He could.
That's not a good idea.
I mean, if he thinks it's just a rat, right?
Fine.
If it's like just a little.
Could I do that? Do an investigation check while simultaneously maybe checking for traps with Pissfish? Yeah? Okay.
Make me in the investigation check.
Please be good.
Pissfish starts wandering around the room, sniffing at things, looking at things. Pissfish doesn't have great passive perception and doesn't notice when the dragon sneaks up behind it and grabs it by its tail. I'll need you to make me an acrobatics or athletics check to avoid getting grappled by it.
Run away, Pissfish.
Acrobatics or athletics check?
Yep.
Or say acrobatics. Okay. Yes!
Hell yeah!
Pissfish!
Nimble Pissfish!
Mini Pissfish is so much better than big
Manages to
Pissfish.
just barely dodge it.
I'm okay.
And Pissfish can attempt to scurry away if he wants.
Yes,
Probably
instead
not.
of
Well,
zapping
towards us?
back.
Not towards us,
No,
friend.
out of eye shot. I never said towards us. Just out of eye shot, so that it doesn't see the magic zap away, because then it's going to be obvious that somebody's in here.
All right, where? There's not a huge amount of places to hide in this room.
He can't hide under a pile of
Scurry
coins.
under the coins.
Okay, he'll need to make me a stealth check. And the coins are decently heavy, like he can't just force his way into them. He has to like,
Hi,
lift them and dig in.
It's okay, listen, I believe in Mini
I
Pissfish.
believe in Mini Pissfish. We need that on a t-shirt.
Come on, Mini Pissfish.
No.
No. That's not avoiding a dragon. That's not avoiding a dragon's passive perception. The dragon's going to attempt to grab Pissfish again.
Acrobatics.
Pissfish is gonna get the fuck out of there again. But
No.
The dragon reaches out with one of its claws and grabs Pissfish by his tail and lifts him.
Okay, that's
And
fine.
says in common, "What are you scurrying around here for?"
Can I
Clearly no normal rat, and he kind of gives him like a little jolt in his claws.
Can I speak through Pissfish?
No. What?
Just a huge fart.
They don't have cheeks. They can't fart. Jesus.
Out of his asshole.
But it doesn't make sound.
I guess. Shit.
Yes, the physics of a fart. Truly.
Fine. Sorry, I will correct myself.
We didn't clarify. We didn't clarify that Pissfish is dummy thick. So.
The dragon sort of just like crinkles its nose at that and
Hold on,
dangles Pissfish a bit more.
What can I do through? There's got to be something else I can do here, dude. There has to be.
Can Pissfish speak animal? Does
No.
that make sense?
Pissfish-
Well, I guess technically, I suppose, but
Probably not anything that a dragon would
No.
understand.
What is the
firstly,
spell called?
nothing that
Find
Zai
familiar.
would be able to actually like convey through Pissfish.
Mm.
It would be Pissfish's like own animal speech.
Mhm.
You can communicate with it telepathically. Fuck.
Yeah. The dragon starts walking over to the ledge where it opens up out into the sky and holding Pissfish over it. And
Rude. He's such a dick.
It's fine.
and,
It's fine.
and looks at the rat again and says, "How did you get up here?"
Can
And he
Pissfish
looks
grow
over the
wings?
ledge.
There's harpies. There's harpies, motherfucker.
He looks over the ledge and then looks back over at Pissfish. "You're a magic rat. Did you fly?"
He's so smart. He's so big brain.
Wait. When it says, "Can you fly?" Pissfish nods. Yes. Squeak, squeak.
He looks over at the ledge and then back at Pissfish. "Then show me," and he whips Pissfish off the ledge.
While Pissfish is like going away, flips him off, and then disappears and zaps back to me because he doesn't know where the fuck he's going. Well, actually, in the pocket dimension. I'm gonna put him in the pocket dimension.
The dragon watches this. Well, actually, no, you have no idea what the dragon does, so
The end.
He flung pissfish.
I mean, you told him he could fly.
Also, the dragon speaks common.
It's true.
And he has a very nice voice. Sounds kind of nice. He didn't. I mean,
Did you just compliment Daya's voice?
maybe.
I guess.
He's got a real sexy voice.
Yeah, and it's a man bun too. I don't know. It's weird.
Turns out he's a
Daya
sexy
now.
I'm just a dragon, apparently.
Daya is now Pissfish.
I am Pissfish.
Big pissfish.
Well, if
not little fish.
I am the largest pissfish.
if it's
Full of piss and full
common,
of fish.
Yeah, it does speak
it's-
common.
if it speaks common, maybe a diplomatic approach is
Diplomatic
good?
immunity.
Can I do a kind of insight check to see? Because I mean, from that little interaction, to be fair, the dragon didn't seem all like stompy stomp. I'm gonna kill whatever this magical fucking little pissfish rat is. It seemed like it was being nice, I guess. I don't know. So could I do like an insight check to try and gauge if it might be worth doing a diplomatic approach? I guess.
Sure.
Fuck. Okay. Well, we're dying.
I mean, he seemed like he wasn't going to hurt Pissfish until Pissfish told him he could fly, at which point it seemed more like curiosity.
Yeah. I think he's nice, but a little bit stupid. Or very gullible. Or stupid.
well,
Bit of both. A dragon's stupid. Dragons are smart.
typically
One can be
they're
stupid.
kind of-
Dragons can be stupid. I think this is a stupid dragon. This is a fish dragon.
Hey,
I think, yeah, honestly,
I think we should talk to it.
I agree.
We should. Okay, here's the thing, though. Okay, it's probably gonna be pissed if we hear like we want to take the gold, which is not what we came here to do anyway. So we should probably just be like, we're just trying to pass. We want to get up to the thing, and we don't touch
Exactly.
anything.
Yeah, and if it just so happens that we manage to get like a couple of pieces of gold, then so be it. But that's not
No,
what
no,
we're
no,
here
no,
for.
no, no. We
But-
don't
well-
touch
well-
the dragon's gold.
But like if the opportunity presents itself, then and there's nothing stopping us, like
Define opportunity presents itself, because if the opportunity to present itself is you tried to snatch some gold and then the dragon saw, and then the dragon turns around and tries to kill us all.
if I reduce
you
the
follow
dragon in
me?
size, could I fit it in the in the bag?
Oh my God.
Fuck.
Guys,
Okay.
this is
Force
its home.
the dragon into the
Okay.
bag of holding.
This is its home. We should just pass and not take his gold and not try and piss him off and just
Yeah. You're right. Sorry. You're right.
100%.
Do you also think it'd be demasculating if we were to reduce him in size
come in
since he is
peace.
only 15 feet long anyway?
No, we just leave him alone. We come in peace. We
come in
don't
peace.
even
'Cause
have. We
here's
have
the
no
thing, guys.
qualms with him.
Yeah, but
we
we can tell
we
him we
have
met
gold
the.
at home.
Yeah,
we
we
have
do.
gold at home.
We could tell him we
I
met the
want to
true
stop
dragons.
at Dairy Queen. We have Dairy Queen at home.
we could discuss the fact that we've already met the true dragons and we're on the dragon's side, and he's a
They
lot
might
smaller
not
than
know
the
who
true
that is.
dragons. Well, I think they it's
Think-
like the
I don't
whole
think
like
we need
5'11"
to
versus 6 foot kind of deal,
Xylia, I think you're overthinking it. I think rather than try and decept it or anything like that, we just talk to it first and we be honest, and then if it's not going well, then we resort to trying to talk ourselves out of it, or worst comes to worst. But I just really think we just go in there and we just be like, yep, we're just passing through. Come and check it out. And
Yep, I'm happy to.
Works for me.
just the way that you're talking to me right now makes it seem like maybe you have other intentions.
No.
And I don't want to get killed by a pissfish dragon today. Or any day.
I zap Pissfish back into existence to my shoulder. We have Pissfish at home.
Also, we definitely never said pissfish while we were talking to each other in reference to that dragon, in case his supersonic dragon hearing can hear us talking in the other room.
Yeah, Pissfish is the rat. As far as he knows.
Golden aquatic dragon.
Anyway,
the super beautiful, golden, shining, gorgeous, wonderful,
Sexy voice
handsome,
dragon.
man-bunned, sexy voice dragon.
so the detect magic as well that Nori did it bring back anything else or just the dragon?
I mean, she's still in the harpy nest room.
Yeah,
You
I'll
guys already
just be-
detected
I'm
shit in
gonna-
there. There's nothing
yeah.
Well,
So I think we're.
well, I guess, yeah. How far does it range, detect magic? I thought it was pretty
there.
far.
It doesn't go through walls,
Yeah, it doesn't go through walls.
especially not stone walls.
It goes through 1 foot of stone.
I'm gonna
That's
go
not a
get this
single foot.
myself before you guys get us killed.
You're gonna
Okay,
what?
let's go. I also didn't hear what Cobb said, so she just fucking yeeted off him.
She said she was gonna go take a piss before you guys kill all of us.
Oh,
I'm gonna go refill my water really quick while we're just, if that's cool.
guess I might go drain the piss fish as well
Second,
then.
second.
I will be right back.
Drain that piss
I guess we can take
fish.
a little short break.
Yeah.
It's tiny. I really had to pee.
We bet.
That's all good. Hell yeah.
We didn't take our halfway break because we sort of just blew right through it. So
True.
yeah,
Because we're just having so much fun.
Yeah.
All right, so let's. We got about a half hour left, so let's
Talk
do
to a
this.
dragon.
No. How do
fight a
you
dragon.
proceed?
Well, I want to make a point as well. Since I don't have to prepare tongues, I am gonna prepare mouse minute meteors just in case it turns south. So I have 10 minutes from basically when we enter the fucking dragon place to use it.
I could also, if we want to, like, not show too much, I could also, before we actually go into the lair, so we don't, like, maybe surprise him, I could cast message and message him.
Does that go through a foot of stone?
Yeah, message is just 120 feet in whatever direction.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Does that sound good? Are we
wait, is it? No.
Hmm?
You can only cast it through solid objects if you're familiar with the target. 1 foot of stone blocks it.
It says, and
But it
no,
also
it
does
is,
say it
and no,
doesn't
it
have to
is
follow a
beyond the
straight line.
barrier.
Yeah,
Like,
but,
I know that it's beyond the barrier.
yeah, but it says be familiar with it and know that it's beyond the barrier. I wouldn't say we're familiar with it. But it also does say it doesn't have to follow a straight line and can travel freely around corners and through openings, so I don't really get the point of that. It's odd.
Is the dragon more than?
Well, so if you're locked in like a stone room, for instance.
Okay, fair.
So would that work if it's 120 feet and it's going around shit?
Yes, as long as you get the general direction right. You don't know where he is in that chamber.
I mean, it's a cantrip, so boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom.
What's your message?
Boom, boom, boom.
Hi. I don't mean to alarm you.
But I am the rat.
We see that you can understand common, which is good. And we would like to speak with you if you are so willing. We mean no harm.
We come in peace.
We come in peace.
I didn't know you harpies could use magic. I thought I told you to stay on your side of the cave.
So, super surprise, but I'm not a harpy. And I just want to reiterate or re-stress the, like, coming in peace section of that previous message, because it is upon extremely peaceful terms that I am in existence at this moment in time, and just trying to get a feel for the general mood
I cast Mage
of
Armor.
the situation.
Been a while since I've had company that didn't want to kill me. Come on in, I guess.
Do you want to kill me?
Not currently.
Can I insight check that?
Should I want to kill you?
Can I insight check that?
Sure. Seems like they're telling the truth.
Okay. I don't think there's any reason why you should kill me. It seems like you weren't friends with the harpies, right? Like that was so you were just like, nah, dog. Like
They just hid somewhere I couldn't get at them, otherwise they'd already be dead.
Cool. They are dead. So like, if you want to expand out, if you want like a little more space to stretch.
I can't quite dig through these walls. They're whoever made this building is fucking genius.
Is question, and this is me, let me know if this is metagaming, but also just trying to help Bran out. Would Bran be able to have access to like the shape stone spell or the whatever?
I think that's higher level than 3.
Would he have any access to any spell that's like earth moving?
Apart from earth and
Basically,
grass,
what I'm trying to do is maybe part of this is like we could be like, hey, like we're gonna go in and do this stuff. Like if we're chill, then like we can come back out.
Given this is geared to an infrastructure, though, you know that it's concrete with like steel beams in it. It's
okay. Well, do we have any jet fuel to melt those steel beams?
Fucking damn it.
Sorry.
I'm about to thunder step off the edge of the cliff in a minute.
Sorry.
For once, I'm not the one making fucking horrible.
Yeah, I'm a monster. Sorry. But yes. There's probably no way logically I can think of to like make more space. Okay. So I can't. Okay, I was gonna
Not
try and
without,
think of
like,
a way to like
explosives.
help him. True, which he probably
Or a
doesn't want.
wrecking ball.
Okay. Well, okay. Well, yeah. Either way, no more loud roommates, vacant space. So that's kind of cool. We handled that. They seemed really mean and very loud and not very nice.
They sucked.
Yeah, I agree. I was not a fan of them. They were not cool. So sounds like we have had a mutual enemy, and we got rid of them. So hopefully they're quiet and maybe, life will be a little bit more chill up here, hanging out.
Why don't
Yeah.
you come here so we can speak without the use of what I can only assume is some kind of telepathy magic?
Yeah, that's cool. So I have some friends, like, just so you know, I'm trying to like not surprise you, and I'm trying to be like super truthful and stuff so that like it's not like I come around the corner and it's like, oh man, friends, I'm just trying to be like on the up and up with you.
I just got a big worry.
This
is out of character, maybe kind of meta, maybe not. When Dare said that I could have done like a investigation check through the rat to see what was going. What if it was like that there's no human bones, but it's just fish bones, and he just really likes to eat fish?
I never said there was bones in there.
Remy's
yeah,
a
you
Triton.
didn't, but he came back up with a big fish in his mouth.
Yeah, but Remy's a Triton, which is different. You're like, let's go.
As long as you don't try to attack me or steal my shit, I don't care.
Yeah, we're just trying to get like past you, if that's cool. Like,
past me. There's nowhere to go past unless you feel like going out airborne.
Well, no,
Well.
I don't want to. I can't fly. So it'd be kind of difficult for me. Okay, we're gonna come in. There's like, yeah. So there's more than one of us. We're not trying to do anything sus. Like, we're just coming in to have a talk. I just don't want you to feel overwhelmed or like we're encroaching on your
At this point,
space.
anybody would be completely convinced that they're coming in to kill them after all of this defense.
No, you could insight check me. It's all honest. Yep.
That's actually a good point.
Okay.
You should probably do an insight check.
Roll persuasion.
You want me to roll? You want me to hit persuasion?
Yeah, sure.
It's not bad. And I am being
All
honest.
right. This is getting a bit tiring using this spell. Can you just come here already?
Yep. We're coming in right now. And as I say that, I move across an eyesight of him.
Oh, well, okay. You'll have to move yourself.
Oh, okay. Right now. And wait, I can't see anything.
You didn't hear any of that, right?
What way is this? Where am I going? How do I get over to him?
Just seeing Nori walk off, I'm gonna follow her.
Yep, right now.
Hello? Where are you?
Can I get dark vision
I thought
active?
message. Don't you talk out loud for message?
Yeah, you do.
Nope, only one person can hear it, though, and it's the recipient of your message.
It says, and whisper a message. The target
Yes, but
hears the
only one.
message. It
And
just,
only target.
I see.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yep, I just
could
go
I
walking.
get dark vision?
Yes, that's
What am I
right.
talking about?
What's your range?
Huh?
What's your range?
What, with the stone? I think it was 30 feet, but I could be wrong. I'd have to...
I start talking out loud now, and I go, yep, we're walking down the windy corridor. I'm coming in over here.
Shit. Oh my god.
Lagging way too much. It's lagging my
Yeah,
entire
it's really
PC.
hard.
It's plugging my OBS.
Is this still a corridor? We're still walking. Oh. Yothi and Xylia, how'd you guys get here so fast?
Because you were not moving. The dragon sort of just stands off towards the opening to the sky behind it and watches you guys walk in. And as it's standing there, it's just like it's got two of its front paws sort of like covered over one another and just sort of watches you.
Mm-hmm. Hey, this is me and my friends.
Hi. Nice
Hello.
to meet you.
I say as I stroke my rat.
He'll notice the rat and he like tilts his head and he's like, "Oh, it's the flying rat."
It doesn't
I guess
fly.
it doesn't actually fly.
It doesn't fly.
He's just stupid.
I see. Well, sorry for throwing you off the edge.
It's okay. He's magically.
I'm really happy that this is out of character. I'm really happy that we didn't just try and like stealth over and murder this dragon. That seems relatively amenable.
There's no reason to fight when you don't have to.
True.
Always come from a place of peace first.
So, not to be rude or anything, since thanks for dealing with the neighbors. But why are you here?
Also, my detect magic is still on. What's going on in this room?
None.
No magic? Damn. Yeah, so I'm sure you've noticed up above is like a building or something, a bunch of buildings, some kind of stuff's going on up there. So we're just trying to get up there. Didn't know if maybe there was like a way to get up there from in here. If not, no problem.
If there was, it caved in a long time ago. I'm assuming that's what that rubble is out in the hall.
Oh, there's like another doorway over there, maybe? Like that's what that
Maybe
was?
once upon a time, long before I moved in.
Maybe. Okay. Quick question, and hopefully this isn't offensive, and I'm not trying to be offensive, but I know you got wings on your back and you can probably fly. Don't know if that's maybe like a deal for a deal kind of a thing, like a hey, we murdered these harpies, like gotta be kind of quiet. I don't know if that's overstepping, not trying to be a dick. Just trying to, we're just trying to get up there and take a little look-see. But, if that's, like, not cool, totally understand, too. But,
I don't think you actually asked a question.
Nope.
You could fly, we can't fly, the rat definitely can't fly. So...
Would you be willing to help us out and fly us up to the top, please?
Yeah, I guess. I don't see why not. It's not too much effort from my part.
That'd be really appreciated.
Yeah, that'd actually be kind of cool.
Do you have friends?
No, not really.
How do they have the most charisma? I don't understand.
Listen, I'm trying to gauge if there's any other fucking dragons that might not be as nice as this one. This is only one cave.
No, I tried making friends with the villagers down below, but the second they saw me, they tried to take me out with bows and arrows and such, and wasn't serious in trying to.
That is so judgmental.
It's probably because they're just so weak. Like they're just weak things try to like act strong. Yeah,
and
I don't hold it against them. I know I'm intimidating.
Well,
very, very intimidating.
They just don't seem to like things with fins in general, I noticed. So
True.
Interesting point. And he like slides the like half carcass of the fish he's got like under one paw like off to the side.
He's like trying to hide it from me.
He's trying to be like nice.
Yeah,
I like this dragon immediately.
Mutually embarrassed dragon.
Also,
awkward.
This is super interesting. Sorry to I don't mean to sound again rude or anything, but if you don't mind me asking, are you a full on, how do I say this without sounding rude? You look like a dragon.
I am a dragon.
Well, you also have like scales, like fish stuff going on.
I'm an aquatic dragon, also known as a bronze dragon.
Bronze aquatic.
Never seen a dragon like this.
We're amphibious. We can live on land or in the water, and I chose to live on land.
You can swim?
I guess technically sort of the sky. If you really
kind of like
consider it.
Skyland, right? That's kind of cool. So you're like,
I like that Skyland.
yeah, Skyland. We could.
I
call
live on a
that
Skyland.
Yeah, a Skyland. Yo, I didn't even realize I was making that joke.
I'm jumping off.
Yo, I
Also,
love this.
I don't think I got your names. I'm
Nori.
Nanat.
Nanette.
I'm Xylia.
I'm
met.
Nori.
Well met. Met well.
Yep.
And this is
I'm
Keothi.
Remy.
Hi. I will say, like, I'm more than willing to fly you guys up there if you really want. Just that there's not a whole lot up there, and what there is up there is mostly things that will probably try to kill you.
Like
that's
what?
not cool. Yeah.
Well, last time I tried to make my original nest up there, but there's a lot of spiders, and I just wasn't interested in that. And there's some like metal giant thing that tried to attack me. That one was scary. Definitely a lot more intimidating than a bunch of spiders, but I just decided it wasn't secluded enough in this. I mean, I had the harpies to deal with, but the last time one of them tried to come in here, I turned it into breakfast, so...
So you know this whole deal with, like, dragon, aquatic, usually dragons
Sure.
are like fire, and do you breathe fire? Do you breathe...
No, there's, like, only a few dragons that breathe fire. I breathe lightning, personally.
Wait, so you're an aquatic
How does that work
dragon that breathes
underwater?
lightning?
Very effectively, actually.
Yeah.
That's so fucking
kinda cool.
cool.
I'm immune to
But
my
then it
own
like doesn't
lightning,
hurt
so...
you, right? Yeah, that's what I was saying.
No.
Just your own lightning or like all lightning?
I think all... I've never had it tested on me, but I'm pretty sure all lightning.
That's
Want to
kinda
test
cool.
it for fun?
Hit me?
Sure.
Hey, I've said that to them before too.
I'll I'll do the little whip lightning thing.
All right, make me an attack roll.
Oh god, it's just a wee little one. With this.
Just a baby.
He
attack.
immediately eats us.
The lightning whip, like, you try to whip him with it, it just skitters off his scales.
Oh wow.
Oh hell
To
yeah!
absolutely no effect.
God,
That's
that's so
kinda cool.
No, I guess that answers that question.
Yeah.
Now you know.
Yeah, the more you know.
Yeah. And before we realized we could just take some of this dragon scales, make lightning immune armor, and we didn't have to kill the giant true dragon that gave us his stuff.
Um,
And we all cry.
you mentioned spiders and this.
I don't know. I stopped exploring after I dealt with the spiders and the giant.
Well,
Did
did
you
you?
dealt with them?
Dealt with
like,
after I ran away from them. To be, if
are
I'm
they like
honest.
spitting poison or acid? Because we
And did
actually
you try to use your lightning breath on them?
I mean, I killed a few of the spiders with lightning breath. The giant, I just ran away. There's no way I was gonna try and fight that thing.
Would you be amenable? Would it make you happy to be able to be up there instead of down here?
Oh, I'm comfortable enough here. Ease of access to the water. As you can see, my horde fits well enough in here.
Mm-hmm.
But what if like your horde got bigger? Like what if it started getting a little cramped in here?
I wouldn't necessarily think that the crumbling buildings up above would be any more spacious than what I've got here.
Okay,
True.
fair enough.
And this is nice and dry, unlike the majority of what's up there. It smells mostly like mildew and
Oh, gross.
Corpses.
Yeah, that's not cool. Mildew and horses. There's horses up there?
corpses.
Oh, okay. I was like, can the
So-
horses fly?
When you say giant, because obviously you're pretty big. You're very intimidating in size, huge, in fact.
Like
One of the biggest
Massive.
dragons I've ever
bigger
seen.
humanoid.
That's really impressive.
Like, is it as large as you?
Guess so, yeah.
Would you say it's
It's maybe a bit taller than me, but like lengthwise, I'm still longer, I guess.
so? What about like
How tall does he
Keothi
sit
here?
up?
Sorry? How tall does he sit up?
Yeah, how tall is the dragon when he's like sitting up?
Maybe about 7 feet.
Okay.
What about Keotha here, if you were to compare size to the giant?
Definitely taller than her.
How tall's Keothi?
Like 9 feet?
Just under 8 feet, I think.
Oh, really?
Mm.
I thought she was taller. Like double size?
No, I wouldn't say double. Like maybe her and a half.
Okay.
It's like 12 feet. Okay.
Her plus a Remy.
I mean, you guys are smaller than me, so maybe you could, work on the rubble instead of trying to fly up there where there's a bunch of...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, as well, because it
might take you a few days, but you could at least get in there and work on shit. I don't know how deep it goes.
That's kind of a lot of time, though. We're kind of trying to do like a get in, get out kind of thing. Do you? Would you be opposed to us taking a look at like and I point at the machinery behind him, like that stuff over there?
Have at it. I have no idea what that is.
Okay, can we go on over there and check it out and beep around? Is it on? Is it off?
It's on and still receiving power from somewhere.
Cool. Can we,
Remy?
with our newfound tech skills? Oh, go ahead, Remy.
Remy had a question.
Just gonna ask how the cave-in does it look like extremely massive? Like we would not be able to get through?
It's hard to tell, but there's basically there used to be a doorway there, and there's just now rocks coming down like in a sheer cascade.
Is it kind of like the first tower that we were in? That kind of blocked up?
To this, yeah, similar extent.
Well, how about this? Keothi and I are pretty strong. We can maybe just do a little digging and see if it's like super deep or not while you guys check out the computers.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
I don't mind helping this guy out.
Cool. If we want to split up, Xylia and I will look at the computers while you and Keothi use your massively impressive muscles to pick things up and put them down.
All right. So then, Nori and Xylia, I will need a general intelligence check for you guys to...
Can I guide myself?
Yes.
Well, it doesn't matter. Well, fuck us, I guess. We're fucking idiots.
Thankfully, the DC is incredibly low to simply read things. So Xylia is the only one who passes it. Realizes as he's going through it that this is the gondola system.
Oh.
To send up trolleys, or gondolas, rather, from the actual banks of the lake up to the college itself.
It's a Godzilla system. Listen, it's
What's
a low intelligence roll.
Godzilla.
Don't know, it looks like a moving platform.
That's a weird name. I wonder if that's like...
Don't know, just so huge.
Yeah, I never heard that Gyaradoon phrase before.
Maybe like a Gyaradoon creature or something. I don't know.
It's crazy.
Ready, go ahead and make me an athletics check.
I'm gonna hit that twice.
So working together with Keotha, you start moving the larger rocks out of the way, especially taking from the top to see how the structure reacts. And it appears that over millennia at this point, the structure, even though it caved in, appears to now be structurally sound as everything has settled over the years. As for actually digging your way in, it's hard to tell just how deep the cave-in actually goes, but you reckon, a few days of digging and you might be able to have a full-on hallway somewhere.
Seems like too much time.
Yeah.
And does this gondola system seem like it'd be through that way?
No. It seems like it goes out where the dragon typically flies in.
Could I try and find a way to activate it?
Yeah, with another intelligence check.
Do we want to activate a gondola system from the ground up here, though, if people saw this dragon and tried to immediately murder it? Also,
Well-
secondarily, I'm worried about what's going to happen to this dragon when What's-Her-Face comes up here.
I'm also worried about that, but it wouldn't be from the ground up here, right? Wouldn't it be from here to the top?
I think it's from the ground to here.
The dragon's just like idly picking fish meat out of his teeth.
You said it was from the ground up to the floating city,
And,
right?
and back.
Yeah, so it's the ground. It's not to the top.
All the way down below.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also of the mind that maybe we don't activate
Yeah, no,
that,
that's
at least not right now.
That's a bad idea.
So it's looking like it still makes sense to maybe get flown up there. I will say to the dragon.
Yeah.
Do you have any specific place in mind, or you just want to like be up on top?
Do you know?
We're trying to like get in, like we're trying to
looking for
like
a
get up
door.
and get in. Yeah.
Well, I mean, okay, listen, realistically, it doesn't really matter where, because whatever is up there, we are gonna have to take care of anyway, because there is no way the person that we are trying to help is gonna come up if there's still things alive and kicking that might kill her. She's already said that. Like, the whole purpose of us
No
coming up here
offense,
is
but I don't think you guys are handling most of the shit that's up there.
What about if you were to help us?
I guess it depends.
On?
Not. Why are you going up there?
I was actually gonna ask that too. What's our purpose again? We're trying to find.
To save the world, Nori.
So-
We're looking for things to help, basically. Mainly to help us, I guess, have an upper hand on saving everybody from...
There's a big monster that's like loose in the world right now. Elsewhere, like a dragon, but like a big dragon.
Mechanical
like a big
dragon.
Yeah, like a robot dragon, like a big old robot dragon that does lightning.
What's a robot?
Stuff.
Well, it's
Sorry,
like,
a
you know, like
big
these...
metal dragon. A big metal dragon.
You know, like these things, the technology here, it's like this, but a dragon.
He looks over at the computers. I don't
And
think
it's
that's
like-
helping me imagine it.
Well,
Imagine-
okay, metal dragon.
Yeah,
Okay.
imagine big metal dragon, but instead of it being an actual
like-
alive
like a
dragon...
metallic dragon?
No, just like it's made out of metal, like not a metallic
Oh.
dragon, like like it's made out of metal,
Yeah.
and it screams and it hurts your ears, and then it like and there's like lightning beams and it like hurts,
But-
and it's
but-
like
But not
Yeah,
lightning like you. It's like
Yeah.
fake lightning, not magic lightning, like metal lightning. And also it doesn't have a heart. It's not actually alive. It has the soul of an innocent person in it that is being misused for very
Well,
bad
that doesn't
things.
sound good at all.
It's
and
not,
I
it's
think
very
a
bad.
dragon, right, and a soul of a dragon too. Like it's bad. Like
Yeah.
it's awful. It's horrendously terrible, and so we're trying to like stop it. Because it's like killing a lot of things, and that's not fun.
Where is this happening?
We don't know right now. Somewhere else.
It started up north and then it's making its way...
Downtown, walking fast, faces passing its own.
Doesn't sound like anything I should be
Sitting idly around for, and he starts moving around his lair. And you can see him like going over to weapon piles and digging things out, pulling over to the center of the room, going over to his gold pile, grabbing a few things and putting them into a bag.
Oh, are you like gonna you're leaving you don't want to be near, right? You're like gonna go find somewhere else to go, I guess.
No, I'm gonna go kill it.
No.
What?
No,
buddy. It's a big, and then it's a big dragon. How big was this one? What size do I tell him? How big was this one?
Gargantuan, so
Probably
like,
bigger
at
than this
least 40
entire
feet.
island, right?
Yeah. Like
No,
40,
not bigger than the island.
No?
Like
No.
40 feet. He's like a 40-foot dragon. Like, if you want to help, like we could totally use another teammate. Like that'd be pretty cool. But
Then
like,
again, he is immune to lightning.
that's what I'm saying.
No, I mean this guy.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Is this bro is immune to lightning? So like, it would probably be cool to have him on our team. But
Yeah.
like big, probably like you seem really cool. I feel like we could be like really good buds. And I don't want you to die, just like I don't want anyone here to die. So like if you are like, yo, I gotta go handle this, like maybe you can come handle it with us. Because we got a couple other places we gotta check out where some like really cool shit might be that you might be like, whoa, that's dope. So like it would be kind of a cool adventure for you too. It seems like maybe you'd like to get out of the house, out of the flyland, if you
Man
would.
cave.
Out
People
of your
are in
man cave.
danger now, correct?
Yes, and so what we're trying to do is gather the stuff to like 100% ensure victory, rather than it being like you might win, you might not, and then like a bunch more people die. So it's like we're hedging our bets.
Also-
But I'm just gonna throw out, if you could like carry us and we could like get places faster, we
I don't
could.
think I could carry all of you.
What
You could if I help out. Wait, how long does that last again? Is it like a minute?
It's a minute.
Yeah,
Oh,
unfortunately. What if? What I'm trying to tell you right now, don't go try and fight this dragon on your own, please and thank you, because you seem really cool. I don't want you to die. This is a big old bro. We got some things that are helping us that'll make us like being able to kind of fight it a little bit more. So I think if we like team it up instead of split it up, you know what I'm saying? If we all go in at once after we get these things that are going to make us stronger, super dope. We came onto this island to try and find some shit that's going to make us stronger to fight this dragon. So maybe if you know of some things here, and then we do like maybe like quick recon, and then I don't know, can you like not look like a dragon? Can you look like a person?
No? Is that
Alright.
something that you can do?
I just meant I've read some things that some people can do some cool stuff. So
Not last time I checked.
okay. Because what
He
I'm
like
trying to think is
he
like
looks at himself for a second and like you can see he like thinks really hard.
dude, is this a fucking
No.
himbo?
Yeah,
Is this a
he's a
fucking
himbo dragon.
I just finished reading a book about one of those.
Is it
Oh my
Shrek?
God.
No,
Oh no, that'd
it's a
be a
book
himbo
called Copper
donkey.
Coins, but the main character is absolutely a himbo dragon.
I love that.
um
Yeah, I agree. I think getting up there and you know, finding things
Well,
would be great.
Question 1, do you have any things down here maybe that could help us? Question 2, would you like to join our cause? You seem like, man, that's not good, I should stop it. We're also of the like accord of like, man, that's not good, we should stop it. So maybe if we, with our powers combined, if we go hop over to these other places that also have stuff that's like good and can stop it, then like together we can like teamwork this. You can be part of our team. I just also don't want people, like, if you travel with us, I just don't want people to be like, ah, dragon, you know, because like weak people are always scared of dragons, even though they're super cool and awesome and wonderful. So maybe like we could figure something out and go together.
As much as I'm interested, no, not interested.
Intrigued.
I wanna intrigued, perhaps. I don't know if I can necessarily trust you. I sort of just met you as I'm sort of thinking about this. You've come to me and told me that there's this big metal dragon, something I've never heard of before, terrorizing people somewhere else.
Are you familiar with a spell called Zone of Truth?
No.
Okay, so there's a spell and it's called Zone of Truth, and our super dope friend over here, Remy, can cast it, and like you can feel it too. He'll cast it like you can't cast it.
Remy?
Wait, why can't you cast? I'm so confused.
I may be unprepared that one today.
No. Okay. I mean, how important is it to convince this dragon? I don't know. Is there a way that we can like convince you? Is there a way that we can like show you that we're not lying, we're not being deceptive, like this is a real thing, like it's terrible, tons of people are dying.
I guess you could show me it.
If you
if
look up at this,
possible.
I mean, okay, thinking back, didn't they say, like the last people who saw it, didn't they say it'd be coming down near Baskmon, like that area, pretty soon?
It had been already sending some of its like automatons.
One of the reasons why they sent us up here in the first place was because they're dealing with the like
I
Either
don't
the
know if you hear
little,
my cat, but she's losing her fucking mind.
like the little dragons that we were dealing with that one time, the little versions, they're dealing with that right now. So she's trying to get defensive measures for those because they're already attacking.
Can I also go back to the?
We can just explain, right? We can just.
Can I press to digitate a tiny version of it?
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah.
While this is going
I guess
on
I'll
too,
do that first, and I'll be like, "Here's a really tiny version of what he looks like when we saw him."
I want to.
And it looks just like that.
I want to try and see if there's any kind of record of the Dragon Soul weapons on the computer, the Gyaradoon computer.
That's a good idea too.
Okay. So firstly, with the little miniature dragon, he like gets real up close to you and like looks down at it.
That's terrifying. This big old giant.
I mean, that's really cool, but at the same time, how do I know that's not just something you've just created now as like an illusion?
Can I press to digitate something I haven't seen?
Yeah.
I mean, that's true too. I don't know.
I want to trust you, but at the same time, like, I could simply just leave my hoard here after you tell me all this, and you just come and take all of it.
No.
Can't
We're
take
gonna
it
be with you. We're gonna be with you. We're gonna be with you.
I see.
Like, I'm not trying to tell you to leave and go do shit. I want you to like come with like together, teamwork style. Like, I'm not trying to be like,
How
get
safe
out of
would
here.
that be for me, though?
Like, I get that part, so I'm trying to figure out a way to make both of us happy where, like, you seem like you want to help and do this. Like, you were just about to leave anyways, question mark? And I'm trying to be like, don't.
I was going to head north because you said it was coming south and look for
but
what you said was a giant metal dragon.
Yeah,
I
so you
thought
just
it'd be
said
easy to find.
But then you were just like, well, how do I know you're not going to steal stuff? You were literally just about to leave anyways. And
That's after I gave it some thought.
Yeah, I just tried to stop you. You
That's
know what I'm
true.
saying? I tried to stop you from leaving your whore, like, and I was like, let's go together. So I'm not like, like, if it benefited me for you to be gone, why would I be like, yo, bro, don't go? You know, like, I'm not.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, I'm being the most honest I've ever been in my entire life with you right now.
I mean, if you're into flying about, the Dragon Soul thing that we're trying to fight can seem to create miniature versions of itself that have been supposedly wreaking havoc, particularly getting further south. Boskmon, right. We've fought them. Boskmon has also been fighting them.
Do you reckon I can fight those? Maybe not the dragon itself?
They definitely seem to be more... listen, they're little bastards to deal with, but we didn't seem to stand a chance against the big ones, but we were able to hold our own against the pack of the little ones.
And if you need any more...
Again... Oh, go ahead, Salia.
I was just going to say, if you need any more convincing that obviously we're not lying, you're not the first dragon that we've met who's decided to help us out, and
that's kind of cool. Can I pull? I don't know if this helps at all, but can I take like very gingerly and not in a menacingly like dangerous way, like kind of point at the scythe on my back? I'd be like, I'm not gonna touch it if you want to take a look at it. I don't know if you can like see what's going on there, but like we got some like
looks like
big
a scythe to me.
Yeah, so we got some like big dragon bros, like some big dragon bros, and we met like a really cool black dragon that was nice, and it was crazy.
Wait, I'm sorry, you met a black dragon who was nice?
Yes, I know. It's insane. Are blue dragons supposed to be nice, or they're usually mean too?
They're also dicks.
Have you heard of Lithior?
I don't think they've probably heard of any of it. We do have some blue dragon like scales. Boop.
I mean, that could just mean you killed a blue dragon.
True.
Do you actually take out the scales to show him?
No.
He gave me the. Would there be anything on the glove?
No.
Was there anything on the PC? Well, PC.
Did you make that intelligence check I asked for?
Oh, you intelligence again? No.
Yeah. Looking through it, this is purely like a terminal for operating the gondolas. There's no like database or anything on it. There's a couple cute cat pictures saved in one of the local folders, but that's it.
I don't know what else to say to get you to trust us, but I just heart beyond heart, my heart to your heart. I don't know, man. We're just trying to save people.
I mean, it's not like we're trying to force your hand either. If you would like to go out and see for yourself at some point, we know you're here. We can come back for help when we would need you, and then you could just come with us. I mean, all I can offer is that
and get my help.
What's up?
So it's an awful long way for you to come and get my help. I might have something for that somewhere around here.
It's a set of wings.
It's give us that sending stone that you have somewhere in here, dragon.
Can you just go in the other room for just a moment?
You gonna
Sure.
get naked?
Yeah. Are you gonna fly away? Because that's gonna be real sad.
No, I'm going to. I guess it doesn't I'm going to take out my secret stash that is hidden somewhere where you can't see it.
Oh, that's
so
fine.
So if you ever get raided, they can't.
I mean, this stuff is nice and all, but it's mostly junk.
Yeah, no, that's reasonable.
Apart from that, I really like that. He points over at the cannon in the side of the room.
I take Xylia's hand, Nori's hand, and I am.
I have no problem. I wasn't gonna resist. I'm good with that. I like this dragon. It is my life's mission to be best friends with this dragon after the world doesn't end.
Agreed.
I'm gonna clean out the harpy's nest area. I'm gonna be his new roommate.
After you guys clear out, you hear some loud scraping noises. Followed by some grumbling and a little bit of murmuring of, where the fuck is the other one? What the hell?
Where are my walkie-talkies?
I'll
give you a missed call?
I'll call over. If you don't want the help, that's okay, but I could, if you're looking for something that looks like something else, I can locate one with magic.
No, it's in here somewhere.
Okay.
A lot of junk. Why do I keep everything I come across? Oh, here it is. I got it. Okay, you can come back. It's all stowed away.
Boop, boop, boop.
And you come back and he's got these two small sort of round discs on the ground of stone and slides one towards you. I'll just make sure I have this one on me somewhere. And that way you can just give me a shout whenever you want to talk. But I think I should at least go see up north and see if there's anything I can do. If, as you say, they're being attacked in Boscomon already.
I mean, we can tell you that it originated. So the big one came out of where did it come out?
That one big mountain. What was the mountain called?
The Ridge? Was it the Ridge?
No.
It was a mountain range that you were in, and it was just the Ridge.
It was the Ridge.
Oh, was it the? I thought the Ridge was down south.
The Ridge is the range. You were in what's the name of the city?
576 or whatever the fuck it was.
Well, yes, but what the fuck is it? You're in Fraltonog, which is the dwarven city.
That's the name. So we were around that area. It came up from one of, another one of these older buildings that it was, I guess, dormant in. And it's going ham. But we, just do be careful, not just because that thing is super powerful, though maybe since you're immune to lightning, that might help you out. But also just be careful in general. We don't want any people to...
Yeah, I'll keep my distance from people.
We know it went from there. It probably went through the north. We don't know where it is now, but the little ones are apparently coming down.
Maybe if you do see it as well, you can let us know through the sending stone.
Yeah.
Please don't fight it though. Like maybe fight the little one, don't fight the big one. Maybe we can all fight together. I'm just.
We already have some
worried.
pretty cool things to fight it. We just want to basically, solidify our chances and find some more things first to make sure.
I'd be really sad if I'd be really sad if.
Is there a reason why you're hiding like certain information from me, but like giving me others?
Like what?
What sort of information are you?
Well, you said you have a bunch of cool things to fight it with, but like things.
We got like a big laser that comes from the sky. It just doesn't sound real, right? Like. So...
And this glove, it can do any any magic at like super powerful level, but only once. And again, it doesn't sound real.
I'll be honest with you. We've been.
Sounds like you've been digging around in some of these kind of ruins.
Exactly.
Surprising what kind of shit
yeah, 100%. 100%.
That was our original job, was to do that. And we stumbled across some stuff that, it's very dangerous. And now we're hoping that with these new threats, we can use this technology that we found in order to fight against it, because it seems like whatever this dragon is made out of comes from the same sort of technology, the same source, the same time era. So
how old are you?
Let me just
mind meld.
Roll intimidation.
I think I put him down as 12, but give me a second. I want to make sure.
12?
12?
Yeah.
12
He's
years
only 12
old?
years old?
This dragon is 12 years old?
I definitely don't want him to die now.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I have him down as 12.
He's 12 years old? Precious boy, we don't want you to die.
Damn, you are big for 12.
I'm actually kind of small for my age.
You've been eating good.
It's so cute. Yeah, no, okay. Even more like Protect with 2 C's.
Yeah,
friend.
So that's,
your baby.
That's why we're continuing now to look for in these sorts of places to maybe get more information on it. We found various tools to be able to fight it that we think would be helpful. And for us to fight it together as a team, as opposed to you going alone, a lot of us have healing abilities. And if you're part of the team, you get part of the healing abilities. So rather than you go...
We also have, and this is why I think you would be a great asset, we also have a blessing, which isn't quite activated yet, but we can activate it in the time of need, and it makes us immune to lightning.
He gets it, though. Yeah. But
he's already immune to lightning.
Yeah.
So we can be immune to lightning for an entire day as well.
Yeah. So you could go ham and it wouldn't hurt us either, and that's kind of cool too. Also, if you get 12 other people to sign on, then just kidding. The way we're talking about this makes it sound like an MLM. So I'm just
You get 20% off all proceedings in future.
if you get like 12 people to sign on, then you get 5%. Like a 5% bonus of all of their sales. So
if you want a little bit extra too, if you sign right here, you can become a member of the Senezal's Archivists. It's kind of this group that we've been starting. We have a robot. We have
club.
a little man.
Well, I mean, here's another thing too about us working together. And this may or may not come to pass, but if people see that like you worked with us and you helped us out, maybe they'll be a little bit more, or a little less likely to attack. If not, hey, look, you're a friend. You can come chill at Senezal's Archivist and like, we'll protect you. I'll protect you.
We'll need a bigger house. Well, we have
So you really don't need a bigger house. You have space to accommodate a dragon.
We got space.
You can have the basement. It's pretty big.
Yeah, it's also got a corpse in it.
Well,
we can get rid of that. We can clean that out.
It's for aesthetics.
I'm sorry. Let me go over to the Harpies room real quick.
So so we can be forthright with you. We agreed to help someone. This place has potential for, it used to be a healing school, so we've heard. So we're hoping to maybe find things that could help boost healing or work with that in order to fight. And some of that stuff may be used by other people to help defend against, these little mechanical dragons that are starting to come south. That's why we're trying to get up top, just for full disclosure.
I'd be surprised if this was actually teaching healing, given the stuff I saw up there. It seemed mostly weaponry.
We did hear that at some point in time, it may have changed in its purpose. But we have objects that have given us the abilities in the past to get through doors or entrances that other people have not been able to get through, which is why we're looking to check this out.
I can help you out for now, and maybe we see how this works.
Sure.
Yeah, we're not going to try and force you to go fight.
Yeah, whatever floats your goat, like whatever you want to do.
I think I might be better, more useful for Boskman if I went north and started, I don't know, just dealing with those small things.
Okay, could you drop us off up top?
Yeah, I could drop you off up top.
And
I don't know how you'll get back down
though.
Featherfall.
I mean, and there is like the gondola system, but I don't.
The gondolas go in here. They don't go up there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here's another. This is maybe not the ideal option, but it is an option, right? If it might take us a couple days to get through the rubble, we can always stone what's her face and just be like, "This is what we found. It's going to take us a couple days. We got to get through the rubble. So you're just going to have to wait a hot minute." That way we can secure a place up and down.
You said that that thing over there makes it so that people can go up and down, right?
Well, I don't want us to go up and down like to the town.
No, but if you have somebody waiting for you down there to come up here, why not just send the thing down to go get her?
True.
Yeah.
Though we did say we were going to go look through this place first before we brought her up. So the up and down I'm concerned about right now is if you take us up and we need to get back down and you go to Boskman, if we need to escape, how are we getting back down?
Not trying to metagame, what level is Fly?
3.
How high of a spell can you cast Xylia?
3.
So he could only fly one person. He can't cast it higher to fly multiple people, can he?
He can also only cast a spell that he gets from the gauntlet that way at its lowest level.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully there's jetpacks up there. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, because here's the thing too. If he wants to go help fight with Boskman, maybe it might be a good idea to introduce him to her.
Yeah.
However, I don't don't want to put him in harm's way if she's just going to use that to
remember what the whole thing was before? Like, we trust her enough to do this, but also, like, I know that she's not exactly the most stable person and has already made a lot of mistakes in terms of putting people's lives in danger for unnecessary reasons before. I don't think I would trust her with our new precious little boy.
The dragon could also probably make decisions on his own, so I don't know if we want to be like, hey, here's this information.
Well, he is also 12, and I feel like we are kind of his parents now.
But is he he's not like...
Your concept of a dragon's age is huge.
Yeah, look, he's got a +4 to his intelligence, so he's like
he's smarter than
yeah, he's smart. He's on your level of intelligence at least, so.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm down with that. I don't want to.
Yeah, like full disclosure. Maybe we go like, hey, full disclosure, here's what we're thinking. We got this lady. She's attached to Boskmon. Don't know how trustworthy she is. Might be good, though, because you could connect with them to help defend. Or do you want to go do it on your own?
My only concern with that is we told people that we weren't going to tell. We weren't going to bring her up.
Well, which
is why I've been trying to be like more vague about.
But this is a dragon. It's not another person.
Wow. Racist.
No, I don't mean it that way. I mean it in the sense of like we told her that we wouldn't tell other people, but this is dragon.
Yeah,
so
but
I'm trying
we really
to
want
like
piss off the whatever important person of Boskmon over like semantics.
The potential of the fact that we could have found something that could help them to defend the city, which seems to be what she wants to do.
I know, but also
like
if he went into a town and they tried to attack him and he was just like, no, I'm out. Are they going to try and use him for research or experiments? I mean, like, he's a powerful dragon, but also
that's why I wanted to like give him all the information, the knowledge, and he can make the decision.
I see both points.
Yeah, I do too.
But we did give our word that we would not tell a soul, and I mean, if we break that, then
I would be.
Well, wait, bring it up with her first and ask her.
That's what I was about to say next. Is the next thing would be
we do have a sending
talk to her first and be like, instead of going into sorry, this is all out of character. Us being like, hey, dragon, we worked with XXX. Do you want to go like meet up? Why don't we go to her first and ask, hey, we found this dragon. He looks like he's willing to help. If you promise not to like hurt this dragon, he's might be willing to help you. Do you want to meet him? Like go into her
maybe
first.
We ask the dragon first if we can contact someone to tell them about him that we could potentially connect him with to defend. Because if we also just call her and say, yo, there's a dragon up here.
As long as we're not specific. We just said we wouldn't be specific about her identity.
We know somebody that's like pretty high up in Boskmon that it may be beneficial for you to connect with them and you guys can coordinate shit. But we also don't want to tell someone that you're up here if you're not feeling like that's up and up. How do you feel about it?
Are you phrasing this out of character, or are you like actually asking this now?
Are you guys cool if I ask it in that way, or do you feel like that's not good?
Offer the fact that, like, because this is just Remy's own personality and point of view, but like, if they meet and then she wants to like use the dragon, blah blah blah, dragon can totally call on Remy for help, and Remy will go try to take the dragon.
Yeah, we'll come help fuck shit up if they're mean to you. If we can, because we have sending stones now too, so you can like be like, yo.
So you are asking this in character now.
Yep, okay. With that added caveat at the end.
I guess that makes sense. As long as they give their word that they're not looking to take advantage of me in a way that I'm not already offering, I suppose.
Yeah, like you're a free agent.
I mean, we can mediate a meeting between the two of you and be here. It's also something if you don't want and you just want to go check it out for yourself, that's cool too.
No, I think it makes more sense to have a guide telling me my grand quest. Yes.
Yeah, is that what you're... Yep. Is that what you're gonna go... That's what you're doing?
Yes.
All right. Grand quest.
I'm on a quest to rid the world of an evil mechanical dragon.
I love him so much. I just want to protect him forever.
Yeah, defend.
I've been looking for a worthy foe for a long time. This sounds like it's right up my alley.
But like, start with the little ones first, right?
Yes,
like
of course.
About? Okay, yeah. Like
I need to train first.
Yeah. You got to. Oh yeah, you got to complete your training arc before you go and do the final boss battle. Yeah, your training arc before.
Yeah, training arc, and then you got the tournament arc. And
oh, that's true too. So then you need to fight. So training arc one at a time, tournament arc maybe a couple at a time, a big boss battle.
Then season 2, hopefully.
Yeah, and then
unless you die.
Yeah. And then season 2, like, and then and then you gotta like go to the beach at some point too.
I have no idea what any of you are saying.
It's these books that we really like to read.
Also, I love how it's like, yeah, I'd be looking for a worthy foe, and I couldn't take out some fucking harpies, dude.
He couldn't get to them.
Yeah, he couldn't reach them.
Oh.
He's this precious boy. Anyways,
like-
yes, okay, cool. Then yeah, we can broker this. We'll talk to late the.
Like how your
person
camera's
that we
focusing
would
on Onyx instead of on you.
Oh, I'm here. It's like cat more important. We are about 30 minutes past time.
Yeah, so we can wrap this up.
I was gonna say, if we want to wrap it up before we
I'm
mediate
fucking
the
starving.
meeting.
Yeah, another meeting before we do more diplomacy. Diplomacy. Awesome.
But yeah, so he'll agree to meeting her. How you choose to meet with her is up to you. But we will get to that next time. So until then, ladies and gents, thanks for watching, and we will catch you on the next one. There will not be one next week, as both Luca and Keothi will be away.
Yes.
But we will be back the week after that.
Woo.
Yes, we
In-
shall.
What was that, like April 2nd?
And we will
Woohoo.
become parents to more dragons.
Yay!
Just like the idea that like we're making friends with all of like these not like we made friends with like the gods, we made friends with Guard, we made friends with
This whole campaign is like friendship, definitely.
Friendship is magic. Magic is heresy.
Beautiful.
But yeah,
It will be very fun.
Remy has made the decision that he will die for this dragon.
I will die for this boy.
He just seems so nice and like wants to do good.
Precious angel.
And also we've got like the whole like fishy thing going on.
Fish bros.
But
Except
yeah,
he
so
eats fish, so.
out of character.
No, I mean Triton
bronze,
fish.
True.
bronze dragons are very motivated by like glory and battle and like
Oh,
making
I
themselves
see.
like distinguished warriors.
Well,
So-
there we go.
That's cute. Kind of like Keothi.
Yeah.
I feel like they
They
get
share a
on.
lot in common in that respect, yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, Keothi could ride the bronze dragon into battle.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god. That would be horrifying.
That'd be
That'd be
amazing.
so
Keothi
badass.
Like
throw up
a
at the mouth.
raging Goliath on top of it.
And I feel like both Keothi and is it Nonnet? Nonnet?
None.
Nonnet? Nonnet.
These nuts.
No, not November.
Nonnet.
That's how it came
I'm gonna
around.
make it a holiday in the Church of Darnua. We'll
No,
do
not
that.
November.
Ay.
Yeah, they would
Alright.
both be super excited to do that. But yeah.
Amazing.
I'm gonna end the recording because we are coming up to the 4
Bye,
hour mark.
recording.
Bye. Oh.